No, but in regards
Yeah,
to
but we're
that's
all
where we
kind of doing it.
stopped. In regards
Yeah.
to not a drop to drink, I thought we finished that.
No,
We didn't.
you gotta report findings to Trudy, the NCR, or just hide all involvement from everyone.
That's right. We hadn't totally resolved that part of that conflict.
Okay, I thought we
Did
we
we?
were a
No, we didn't.
We did not.
We haven't
Bro, you
told
gotta
Trudy or
turn
the NCR
up.
yet. Or
we
whatever.
had the plan of how we were going to go about the plan. I thought we
Yes,
executed
right.
it, but yeah, we didn't. So that's where we should be then.
Oh, I got a bunch of you motherfuckers on. I'm playing Tarkov right now. Levels of volume. Let me get that adjusted. Dave, give me a little sound check.
Sound check.
You're like a 140, man. Give me a sound check.
I'm just
You're a
saying stuff.
160, man.
Here we go. I'm just saying stuff.
You're a 170, man. Okay.
Oh boy, I'm really getting up there.
All right, you're good. Patrick, you here? Paprika?
Paprika.
What?
Okay, just checking. Checking your user volume for me because I had everyone turned down when I was playing Tarkov earlier.
Oh, okay. Sound check, 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 check.
You're good.
Cool.
All right. And then Elliot, want to give me a sound check? Fucking got his ass, dude.
That's fucked.
Does anyone remember specifically where on the map you were? I think you had
Good
essentially
Springs.
gotten back to Good Springs.
Yeah,
right?
because we just
Yeah,
gave
we're
the
nowhere
back
at
the
all.
guitar, and we are gonna report to Trudy,
Right.
not the other person.
Talked to Trudy first.
Yeah.
They were both in the bar. We had, you guys had the standoff. Even Patrick had some tension with Silverhand.
That's right, Silverhand.
That's right. Named for his full sleeve tattoo,
Yeah.
which is of an Assaultron arm, but it makes it look like it's his arm. It's really cool looking. Very expensive as well. I believe it is currently 9 p.m. Trudy is probably at the saloon tending bar.
Yeah, but before we do any of that, I gotta be reminded
Uh-oh. Brian got baby voice. Hold on, let me turn him up.
of
All right.
exactly
You're a
what
160, man.
what
I
were you gonna
think
tell him again? Like
was-
that's why I was hoping to resolve this last week because we had this like story like planned
But
out.
it
It
was
was-
your idea to just.
It was, yeah.
You fucking ass.
It was something along the
I-
lines of we're gonna
Like-
tell them it's always been this way.
It's always been this way for like the last 2
we
years that we
checked
can
it.
see.
Yeah, we checked it. Everything's normal.
Like nothing has changed. You guys are just using up a lot of water because there's a lot of
Yeah.
you here, and we were gonna hide the farmers' involvement. Are we gonna hide the farmers' involvement from Trudy as well?
I don't think we were. I thought we were gonna make it be like. I thought we were gonna just make it look like the farmers had always been legit.
We can't tell the NCR about the farmers. Like 100%.
Well, we don't tell them about it, but like I think we had set it up so that it looked legit at the pump station.
Yeah, like it's gonna look like
So basically,
like,
if the
the
NCR
amount of
goes
water
back
that's
there,
being the amount
if
of
they go
water
back
that's
there now,
being-
they'll see it, and then they'll be like, "Okay, these people are. This is all legit." But and then if they went and murdered those people, it wouldn't be because they're hiding something. It'd be because the NCR wants to murder people. Which
Yeah, but only
they-
for their land.
right.
Their fertile
they were-
corn land.
Eminent domain.
Manifest
agree.
destiny.
It's
This
just-
land
maybe
is
they just
my
really love
land.
corn. So yeah, so I mean, I know we were gonna spin the tail that like, or not the tail, because it has been this way for like multiple years. We're just gonna say like, yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary with the pump. We checked all the logs. It's been steady supplying the water that it's been supplying for like years, as far as we can tell.
Yeah, the
Uh,
anomaly is their sudden usage.
The anomaly is that there's just so damn many of you guys here using it. and that's it, right? That's all. That's all we're gonna say.
Do we want to ask Trudy real quick about like, well, what if something comes up and can we mention like, yeah, the farmers are normal. The farmers are just a part of Good Springs, kind of. I don't know. Is that too much?
I mean, we could probably tell like Trudy can keep a secret, probably. You know, like we could tell the story that we just talked about to the NCR, but then when we tell Trudy, we just add the caveat of. I mean, that's why I was asking. Like, do we even want to like bog her down with that information, or
I mean, I
do
feel like
we
the more
hide it
people
from her
that
as
know
well?
it, the more people that know it, the more likely it's going to get out, right?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
against it personally.
Right.
Yeah. So let's just that story that we made up about how it's been the way that it's been, you know, and the anomalies we just tell that to both sides, Trudy and the NCR. Uh, the
I thought,
NCR, we lied to them for the cause of protecting the farmers, and for Trudy, we kind of lied to her just so that, if anything, we don't put her in danger by having her know
yeah,
things she shouldn't know.
but doesn't Trudy know these people?
I don't know.
For
I'm
some
not
reason, I
sure.
felt like she did know who they were.
Um,
Are we
I
able
don't
to
know.
get
I
a
just
confirm on that?
No, I don't believe that she knew that they were out there.
Okay, but she's familiar with who they are. She just doesn't know that they're out there.
Right. Like I'm sure if you talk to her,
Okay.
like if you said, "Hey, there's some farmers out there. Do you know
She'd be
anything
like,
about some
"Oh, I
people
know
that
who
left
so and so."
a few months ago, or like a couple years ago?" She'd be like, "Yeah, a couple people, blah blah blah. These are their names. Why do you ask?" And then you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's because either
oh, no
because they're
reason,
not there,
lol.
or oh, no reason, lol." Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We were just curious. That's all.
Asking for a friend, whatever.
Playing 20
We're just
questions, trying to
asking a
get to know you,
real,
Trudy.
yeah, we're just asking real specific questions about specific people for no reason. Don't mind us.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah, we keep Trudy out of it. But
Yeah, let's keep her out of it, and obviously the
it
NCR, and we'll
could
just
end
tell
up
the
really
story.
fucking us up. Actually,
I'm willing
maybe
to.
I
I
don't
don't know.
think it would.
Reginald is willing to roll with the potential consequences. Reginald isn't thinking he will find out, like, because we're essentially, uh, we're essentially not even necessarily lying, because everything we're gonna say is factual. We're just omitting some information. Like,
Yeah, and that's not a lie.
yeah, that's exactly.
Lie by omission? Never heard of it.
That's called
Yeah,
the truth. That's called most of the truth.
that's
You can't
called, yeah.
extrajudicially execute me for that. Haha. Oh, why do you have a gun?
Dude, so, point that gun at me, NCR man.
We're speaking the
I'll,
truth.
I'll
our
ask
truth.
you politely to put it down. That's
Like
my
Kendall
way.
Jenner with a Coke can. You guys
Oh
remember
yeah,
that, huh?
yep.
Okay.
No. I caught it. It
Or
took
was
me
it
a little
Pepsi?
bit, but I
It was
think it was
Pepsi.
Yeah, I was
Pepsi.
about to say that sounds like some Pepsi ass shit to do.
Yeah, it's some Pepsi. That's a Pepsi commercial right there.
My Coke? No, would never.
Yeah, my Coke Zero stays out of that political shit. Am I right, boys? Or whatever that commercial was about. Peace. Coke's not about peace. It's
So
about flavor, baby.
we're not telling Trudy. You're gonna report back to the NCR guy just to maybe dissuade him from pursuing it further.
Yeah, that's I figure what we could do. And if we want me to take the lead on that, because I've got that nice speech.
Yeah,
check.
I remember we saved a couple AP.
Yeah, that's right. Because I remember I did want to have some in the bank in case we need to make a roll. Is the guy around now, or do we have to do this in the morning? Or is he still up?
Ordinarily, I would make you go to like the makeshift barracks or the command tent or whatever. I'll save us all the back and forth, like I wish many instances of Fallout would, and let you know that he is currently in the saloon.
Wonderful. All right.
Listening in on our conversation.
Yeah, listen,
Right?
as we're
He's actually been
all-
sitting next to us this whole time.
With a
as we're all
directional
sitting here, be
microphone.
like, yeah, do we lie to him? Question by omitting? Question mark. And he's like, very interesting, very curious, very nice. Okay, cool. I float. And I'm sure we're all together. But I guess I float up to him. What's his name again? Or rank or whatever.
Colonel Fuckface, I forget. Honestly, I didn't write
Yeah,
it down.
Colonel. Let's
Was
just
it-
call him.
This is essentially a radiant quest.
Was it Jeffrey Position or something? Or was that a different guy?
Yeah, I think his name was Jeffrey
Was it
Position.
Jeffrey Position?
Stuff, but yeah, that's not only
Maybe
is
he's-
that his name, it is also definitely a name that someone probably has.
Jeffrey D. Almer.
Jeffrey D. Armor.
And maybe you just tell him like, just take your showers in shifts so that you're not all stressing the water system at once, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I like that idea actually. 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 10 little. Look at this. Radio New Vegas. That's cool. All right. I float over to him and I go, Colonel Position.
What the fuck is the name of that?
Someone's name was Position. I remember that specifically, but his name was like
Let-
Edward.
Listen, we
Edward
can't
Position.
figure it out. I'm calling him Colonel Position. Like,
Yes, his
Is
name
he a missionary?
is Colonel Xavier Position. And then on his name tag you see X Position.
Yeah.
Very good.
fantastic. I go,
He is at the bar, and when you walk in, it's basically shoulder to fucking shoulder with off-duty NCR in here. Looks like they've more or less scared off most of the locals.
lovely. How long have these guys been staying in this town? Anyways. Yeah, so I float over. I do a little ahem if he's not clocking me.
He turns and sees you. Ah, tin cans back. So what you got?
Well, Colonel Position, we went ahead and checked the water supply source for Good Springs. Yes. And we even went so far as to do a thorough check into the logs to make sure everything was on the up and up. And, well, I know you fellas, you boys and gals have been having issues with the water strength when you take showers, and I hate to tell you this, but as far as we were able to see, we did make a pretty thorough check. The water output supply that is going to Good Springs right now has been stable, steady, and the same as
Really
it's always
selling
been
it.
for the past couple of years, as far as we could see. Honestly, and I don't mean to step on anybody's toes or speak out of turn, but I think truly the issue is that there are just so many people here suddenly needing to use the showers that is causing the issue with the water pressure itself. And might I even be so bold as to apply a suggestion that perhaps if your soldiers showered in shifts, they may be able to circumvent the problem of overloading the system in the first place.
Maybe even in groups.
Yeah, group showers.
Yeah, that's
All right, give me the. You've made your case. Now give me the roll.
all right.
Roll
What's
it up.
what are we looking at here for difficulty?
Is it influenced by if he also wants group showers?
I think you. Go on.
I cannot divulge whether the role is influenced because you can't tell. He's got a very gruff, stoic demeanor about him.
He's definitely
Very
gay.
strong.
The prospect of group showers seems to neither thrill nor disgust him.
Fair enough. Yeah, the only reason I
I'm
asked
gonna
is
give you.
buying it for
I'm
one of
gonna
my
give you
dice.
diff 3 on this one.
Okay. I'm
And,
buying. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
diff 3.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 3 AP to buy 2 dice.
Yeah, do it, do it. Don't forget about your luck rerolls.
Yeah, luck rerolls as well. That's I'm all my luck points banked up for essentially this, so we'll see.
Hey, holy
You love this?
shit! man.
Wow, the whole
Calm
thing.
down there, dude.
So I spent 3 AP to buy 2. We got 5 successes, so we can get 2 back. So instead of being down to 1, we should be down to. I'm just gonna put us at 3 party AP because we did clear it.
You love to
Okay.
see it.
There you go.
Well, appreciate you checking it out. Should have known those fucking eggheads just didn't do their math right. But as far as the showering in shifts or groups, that doesn't even matter. Honestly, at this point, I regret even sending you out there. It doesn't fucking matter. Turns out we're shipping out tomorrow morning anyway.
Oh, well, goodness. Well,
There's still time to group shower.
well, I was happy to check on it nonetheless, just to make sure there were no issues for you, Colonel.
Yeah, appreciate you checking in, Sparky.
It's never mind. I float away.
Sparky, come back.
All right.
You can blame it all on me.
Oh. My name's
Quest
Reginald.
completed.
Hooray!
Hooray!
It's always
Much
100 to level up in this system, right?
No,
No.
it's 300
it's
for this
not.
one.
Okay.
I think it does
Yeah, the-
increase on the scale.
Yeah, there's like a scale or something. Because right now I see myself, I think we are at 220 out of 300.
We are correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I have.
Apologies. So did we gain more than 220 or?
You should be currently at 220. I think.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
got it,
we're
got
at
it.
220 right now. Yeah.
Roger that.
Gotta make sure I'm using the right fucking spreadsheet. Because we're currently level 2.
Knowledge or recover the parts for an amp. Alright, that's the last thing for uranium rock.
Seems like a lot,
What's up?
but this says 120 XP for
Oh, you
finishing.
can-
a
You can
side
give
quest.
us less if you want. That's fine.
Shut up!
Brother, you might need to fucking
Oh,
watch what
whoa.
you saying here. What are you doing?
The motherfucker,
Yeah, if this is
teacher,
how you're gonna be, get out of here!
teacher,
knew-
you
I
forgot
knew
to give us
exactly
homework,
what-
teacher.
I knew what you were saying as you were saying it, and I knew that everyone was going to say what they said immediately afterwards.
I can't wait to be shivved in the shower, says this guy.
Yeah, let's have those group showers after all. I've got some issues that need to be worked out. The issue being you, the worked out being the shiv, as Zeke mentioned.
You'll work the life out of your fucking body. You
I don't
fucking
even
narc.
know if I've ever heard in a TTRPG or otherwise, oh, you don't have to give us that XP, just give us less.
Can we just kick him, or no, just mute him for the rest of the campaign?
Witch
That'd
hunt,
be fine.
dude.
No, actually, this guy makes a lot of sense. Everybody reset your shit to 1. We're gonna redo this.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it was all a dream, a fever dream.
It's now always 100 to level up, and each session you gain 1 XP.
Ew.
We're gonna be
Oh
doing this.
god.
This is gonna be a long
we're
campaign.
For 100 years of TTRPG.
So on another note, are we at 340?
Yeah, 120. That's what the calculator says, and it does look it looks fairly accurate.
Wait.
Alrighty.
I'm confused. What are we at? 320?
340.
You started at 320, or you started at 220. You got 120. Now you're at 340.
Got
Which means
it.
you're level 3.
Alright,
Excellent.
so 340. Level.
So you get one more hit point. You get something to spend on something, and you get a perk.
Perk, perk,
One more
perk,
hit
perk, perk.
point, one skill point that you can spend up to maximum of 6. And then yeah, perk like you said.
Perk, 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 perk.
Perk.
Someone's perky.
Oh my.
Perking all over the place.
I'm perking.
I'm perking out.
I'm Chris Perkinsing.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. It's time to perk.
Alright, perks, there we go.
Yeah, Percocets.
Molly.
There you go.
Wait. Oh, here it is. Choose your first perk, step 4.
If anybody wants a fun Percocet story, DM me.
Jesus.
Are the level up situations the same for everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I was looking at advancement, and that's
One-
probably what
one,
Dave
one,
was
and
looking
one.
at too.
Right? 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
According to let's see,
Oh,
character
here we go.
advancement.
Character advancement. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, health points by 1, 1 skill by 1, and a perk.
Alright.
Should I look at perks? What do I have? Inspiration. Right?
So now we
Oh,
got.
I could just mention it now. I'm gonna get armor for us.
Oh, you're gonna get armor?
Yeah.
Sounds
But
good.
Okay.
with that mentioned, I only plan to. I don't know if it comes in stages. It comes in paints. Because I only personally need armor 1. I don't know if you need if it does more than that,
Okay.
like armor 2, 3, 4, etc. or not.
Let's see, my charisma perks.
Alright, I'm getting gun nut. I can make gun stuff.
Hooray!
Yeah, I can't get armor, so it's good to grab it.
Alright, I have inspirational. Yeah, it's already done.
Let's see. What is my? Damn. Okay, I need agility 10. How do you increase your abilities, like your special?
I don't think that's
Are you stuck
ever
with
a
that?
thing we can do, I guess.
Oh, bummer.
Surely you can do it as a perk, like an intense training perk.
Oh yeah, intense training. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
I think
Because
that's
there's
a thing.
a
Yeah,
there's a
it's yep.
Yeah, no fucking shot, brother.
Yeah.
Also,
I just
in
meant, like,
keeping
through-
with it being, in keeping with the setting, I will say that the New Vegas Medical Clinic is still up and running, and does still offer cybernetic implants.
nice.
The rule is, you can have 1 implant for each point of endurance you have, and each implant can raise a single stat by 1.
Okay.
Also,
That's
if
cool.
you get the endurance implant, that does not increase the amount of implants.
I mean that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking
The
at gun
endurance
fu.
implant is not a surge protector. You can't just keep plugging shit into it.
No. Scoundrel. Here it is.
Master Thief, Perception 8, and Agility 9.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
Scoundrel. You make a charisma speech test to convince someone of a lie. You ignore the first complication you roll. That could be a good one.
How do you raise your HP? Because I can't change my max.
It
It should
when
go up when you change your level.
yeah, when I changed my level from 2 to 3, it went up automatically. I'm kind of caught between whether I want scoundrel or terrifying presence.
I'm gonna take Action Boy.
Somebody is an action boy.
Only because I can't really find anything else that I want. Or anything that I have the skills for. Because my first choice would be Gun Fu, but I have to have Agility 10 to do that.
What's your agility now?
9, so I'm only 1 point away.
Oh, well.
I-
You could always take intense training this level to get it up to 10, and then take Gun Fu next level. If you want to go that route.
That's true. And 10,
that way.
I say an agility would increase my agility would affect all my agility skills, right? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I mean, yeah.
Or
I mean,
hear
like-
me out.
Yeah.
Just save up, make your way to the clinic, get the agility implant.
Yeah.
It'll put off getting Gun Fu for a bit, but it is technically the more optimal strategy.
I
You
agree.
don't have to use
I know,
the perk on
because this
intense.
is like an actual
I mean, intense
New
training is
Vegas
dumb.
optimization thing. Like, always, just if you want to put 10 in a stat at character creation, just do 9 and get the upgrade.
What? Go get some ibuprofen and go to bed, Natalie. Come on.
Okay.
Said Natalie.
Not Susan.
You don't know my real name? My secret identity?
I mean, I guess you're right, yeah.
Zeke is short for Natalie, actually.
Yeah, it's silent.
That
It-
makes
Yeah. all
Zeke.
the letters are silent.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And you
That's
just
all.
say a completely different name. That's how it works.
That's like a Borat joke or something.
Gotta put a
I
ready
mean,
check module on this Foundry deployment.
Oh, I do need to sidestep this and annoy you, Trey, for a quick second. Can you
Alright.
can you put something in your public bio?
Big guns will be 4.
What?
The thing I've kept pestering you on the other campaign?
What public who? Me? Like me actually me?
No. For Zaitoichi.
Oh, okay. Where is that?
So when you, because that's what other people see. Now with your cha being what it is, it could be something extremely small, like what people notice instead of you actually talking to anybody. But it's when you first open your character sheet, it should be on like the left, not your character sheet, but you open up your character, it should be on the left hand side. Or if you just want to DM me what you want, I'll just put it there. I just didn't want to interrupt
No,
this,
buddy.
but
Yeah, I might
I
take
just
terrifying
would like it
presence.
to eventually get done. Sorry, thank you.
Sorry. Oh, and bio and info. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Because that's what other people see.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because if you want to
Yeah.
keep stuff secret or whatever, that's fine. You can put the exact opposite or whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll get it done.
Thank you. Big super mutant hugs and kissies.
Nope.
Wow. Wow.
Big teleports
Jesus.
behind you, nothing personnel, kid.
Nanomachine,
But then
son.
I don't stab you, I just like walk away.
Yeah, alright. And then you go off to look for more cigarettes and milk.
Hey man,
I never knew my father.
those cigarettes and milk aren't gonna find themselves.
And Coke vanilla. When do we have the potential for getting Rarity 2 from merchants? Is it, I think it's next level? Question mark?
Brian, to the book.
Oh, fuck.
You fucking fool.
That'd be under equipment, I guess, probably. Yeah. Yeah, but where? Jesus. Okay, let's just go here. Haggling. Availability and rarity. Okay. Lot items, which determines how likely rarity is used in a few ways. You first made trader. Cases, roll number of
That's
places
not
in your
it. There's a
block.
chart. I remember seeing a chart.
Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be it either.
Here we go. Here we go. Starting equipment at higher levels. So if you start, this is what you could have by starting. Thus, you could argue you could then come to it this level or earlier-ish. So it says you could just spawn in with Rarity 2 at 5. So maybe I'll ask this again in another level. Actually, I can ask it now, Trey.
Yep.
Do you think it is a no hard answer or hard answer for when we can come across Rarity 2? Be it 4 or 5, meow, not meow?
Yeah, I'm doing my usual thing and looking at other people's experiences on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
DMs, how they balanced it, what the results were. I've got a table that I think looks pretty good, and the logic that he gives for it, TLDR, is that at first the availability of things scales pretty quickly with level, and then around like level 10 it starts getting a little bit slower.
Okay.
So by now at 3 you guys would still be in 1 territory, but at 5 you would be in 2 territory.
Okay, so it kind of goes with this ish. All right. So I will revisit this later. Or
It's good.
again, if I can put in an advanced notice and it just happens to arrive later, just trying to get them sweet. I forget if it's heavy or sturdy. The Rarity 2 Raider armor.
Armor you're
Put in
looking
a
for?
pre-order?
Yeah, and it'll just it'll get delayed because of radioactive COVID until we're apparently at level 5-ish.
I imagine that's about when you start getting uncommon materials as well? Or is
Yeah,
that just purely a roll? Okay, cool.
Where'd you find the table?
Page 81, and I'd be happy to be wrong.
Oh.
I thought that's not how uncommon materials work. They're kind of like that for the entire game, question mark. Where it's hard to get rare if you don't have Scrapper or whatever the heck.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's just based on, like, GM. I'd be happy to be wrong about that, because that one makes it just difficult throughout the entire game.
Like, I was just going to always use the loot calculator and put the levels in and then roll the thing and just assume
That sounds how it's
whoever made
supposed to
it was
be.
right.
Yeah.
It'll probably, yeah, I mean, they'll be
But
uncommon.
that doesn't
then.
necessarily preclude the possibility of stumbling across some rare shit just because I put it there, you know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not all spreadsheets and dice rollers.
It's there's more to us than that.
You can't just replace a DM with AI.
Yeah, Hasbro.
Yeah, Hasbro, you fucks.
I'm not really sure, but yeah, fuck you, Hasbro.
They're doing that with Dungeons and Dragons. They're trying to make a service that basically just like makes an AI to run the game for you.
That sounds like D&D Online, which did not do well.
Well, the idea is that it can better adapt to the actual variability of tabletop gameplay rather than only presenting you with a list of options and already having prepared for the outcome of those options specifically.
The the sheer ingenuity when it comes to depraved actions of mature themes that people will create, I challenge the AI to
Well, I'm
to
sure there'll be a
balance and
terms of
keep up.
service for it that won't let you do
No,
sort of thing.
1,000 bards cried out in pain.
I really
I
want to,
mean-
like, what happens when, you get the AI to run a high level game and you're like, okay, I'm a wizard. I cast Simulacrum as Wish, and then
I
my
know what you're gonna
Simulacrum has
say.
Simulacrum, and then there's just a
And
million of me.
So it's either in D&D Trove or wherever the mega nerds are. I forget the guy's name who actually made, was it Toril? Because he was originally a fan, and then they adopted his stuff and whatnot.
Talking about Ed Greenwood?
I guess Ed. And
He's the guy that did Elminster.
So yeah. So then, it's the same area on the web that's like their master forum for like tracking and stain stuff, and they use this as a basis for Adventure League. But they have some stuff there that's like banned, and that's like one of the things you can't make infinite clones instantly and stuff. Another one is you can't just spawn in as a werebear, or it's heavily discouraged, allowing your players to be werebears because there's no downside.
Bear.
Anybody still leveling up?
No, I'm done.
I
Good to
finished,
go.
yeah,
I'm good to
done.
go.
Any levelers in the chat?
We level. I took terrifying presents.
So I gave you guys about an hour for the report and just the general goings on in the saloon. Anybody got stuff to do? Currently, your only active quest is probably a ways off.
Well, I grabbed Gun Nut, but I don't have anything explicitly to craft. So if anyone wants me to be crafting something, you tell me what you want me to do.
I say, can you make? Can't you make gear for what? Or like barrels and stuff?
I can probably make you a barrel, but you're gonna have to tell me which one you want me to make. I can make.
You modify small guns and heavy weapons with
Yeah.
weapon mods. Okay.
I got science. I have 4 repair skill, and I have science and gun nut. So I can make anything with gun nut 1 or science 1.
And if people need armor stuff, I can do up to armory 1. I don't plan to use it for myself until I get heavy raider armor. I mean, it's kind of late, so I kind of don't think we should, I don't know, fuck around, find out at night, but we can balls out if we want, so to say. I think it'd be cool if we did some hunting, but
I could definitely do. Well, I was gonna say if he's fixing my gun, I can't hunt. So.
and then I actually had some confusion. I thought, so this is the second day, because the NCR was going to stay here for 2 days, but this is the second day, so they're leaving tomorrow morning, right?
I was really tempted to nudge, ask in more details, but that might get conspicuous.
We can see if there's any other Lucky 38 chips that actually are chocolate instead of chips.
That's true.
Inside the 998
Yeah,
regular non-chocolate chips we got.
it's the Wonka chip.
All right,
Any like drunk partied out whatever low levels might be able to ask them. So like, what's the deal with going out, leaving tomorrow?
There's plenty of people to ask. You can definitely hone in on one particular drunk one.
I wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna push my luck, but I want to see if I can like knock loose
Target the
info.
drunks for information, dude.
Basically, all the guy knows is that they got orders to move out to the north. Probably gonna be moving up to McCarran. The reason that they're moving through is because the last sort of big wig that they needed to escort through is coming through tomorrow morning, so they'll be following them out.
Okay. It's
Um,
exciting info. Hope you have a good morning.
Get the bigwig's name, the route information, and we'll assassinate him in the morning before he arrives in town. Whoa, wait, what? Hold
Good
on.
lord.
Whoa.
What? Crazy.
Whoa! Sorry, excuse me. I took terrifying presence and I'm all hopped up on wanting to murder now. Whoa.
Where's McCarran? On the map. Is it on the map?
It's like in the middle somewhere.
Hide all buildings, military.
I know.
Oh,
Camp
Camp
McCarran,
McCarran. I
military.
see it. I see
Yeah.
it.
City.
I put the mod in the chat. That I want the powerful receiver.
Where is Camp McCarran?
Okay.
It'll give my rifle
There it is.
8 d6 damage. So it's gonna do stupid damage.
Powerful receiver.
Okay. Let me look up real quick.
2 more dice of damage. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it already does 6, and it's gonna do 8 now.
God damn. That's just a lot of dice.
Oh, powerful receiver can't make it because it is complexity 3, and we don't have uncommon.
Beans.
Yeah.
No.
Do materials have
Fine.
a price on them?
I
just
are
Yeah,
so
I think so. Cause didn't we sell some or not?
that's what I was gonna
materials?
say.
I don't think
It's
we did. Or
yes.
did we?
So they have
Junk,
it
maybe?
retroactively up to you, DM, but they kind of just lump them all together as like, oh, rare materials like nuclear and all this other stuff is just equals rare, and thus we
Yeah.
can sell it for a value. Thus, it is arguable could be sold for the reverse of that, or
Right, and I
with a
think-
bump up.
There's a fucking table with like the base barter for selling items to merchants, and then it scales with
God, yeah, I think there's.
a couple of perks, I think.
Yeah, you can like. I know you can barter to like increase or decrease like.
But
Hey,
also,
sell
no one
by
around
price
here,
by
no one around
10%.
here would have them
Up.
until level 5 anyway. So.
Page 208.
All right, level 5 we can buy uncommons. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
208.
Where did you see the thing about the complexity?
On the table down with all the crafting stuff, there's a thing that says
Ooh.
complexity,
It tells you what you need.
and it says complexity 3, and then you go up to page 211, and it shows the list of what each complexity is. It's common materials for 1, common materials, and then
Gotcha.
at 3
Okay.
you start needing. Yeah.
Uncommon includes
Oh,
copper, aluminum, lead, silver, cork, glass, fertilizer, fiberglass, and small components like gears, springs, and screws.
Yeah, so I'm also gated on a couple crafts for uncommon.
yeah, they do
but-
have like common materials have a cost of 1 cap, uncommon 3 caps, and then rare have a cost of like 5 caps for single units of them.
We need to really seriously start like empowering our crackhead internal selves to search for copper.
For uncommon materials.
Well, so if he's not gonna be able to craft anything useful, I'm probably gonna hunt, try to get us some food
Wow, rude.
in the. Well, I mean, sorry, bub. Do better.
Logan?
Yes.
I mean, as long as I'm not alone, I'd be down to go hunting for some rat scorpions or geckos. As long as it's not giant rat scorpions.
If gun nut isn't useful right now, I'll put an asterisk on it, and I might swap it out.
Honestly,
while we're going.
I was gonna say you should just swap it out and then make a list for like up till level 10, so you like know for the
Yeah.
future. That's what I did.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah,
What
you
is
should.
hardened? 1 CD damage.
I'm gonna spike so hard at level 5.
I do the same thing. I tend to plot characters out at least a few levels in advance, if not to the max level that the game runner tells me it's going to be. Speaking of, what level cap are you thinking about?
Me?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about splitting it, right? So I was thinking about making the main quest for the main story for why you guys are going to Predesto in the D&D game to level 11 from level 5, and then after level 11, the reason there's a level 11 is I have this party of jacked up, metagamed, best I can make them characters just I've made from like just by myself, and they're gonna be level 11 introduced later, and so there'll be a big climax from them, and then depending on how you guys do that, then whoever's still around, I will invite into a higher tier campaign going possibly to 16 to 17 and or 20. But the thing is uh, it would be at that point, which is like, I don't know, half a year to a year away, if everything pans out good, then it would be at that point not Predesto, it'd be like world. You guys would be affecting all the countries in the world, and then possibly
Yeah,
even
that's the general
like
scaling.
the sphere and realm space. Like I'd probably have at that point, like there's like some stuff going on between that crystal sphere and the greater Phlogiston.
Okay, then I'll plot it out at least a couple levels then.
Yeah. Only to 11. Trust me, you shouldn't need to do more than that.
All right. Anybody else? Anything to do tonight before you turn in? I think there was the hunters. Any gatherers?
No, I'm gonna chill.
Okay.
Does Reginald? Would you like to do your own thing, or would you like to accompany Sir Reginald? You
Who's
are.
going hunting?
Yeah. Because I feel safer with you just because of our bond. But you don't. You don't have to. I am very big and strong. I don't need you. It's just like
Yeah, don't let him
live, love,
forget it.
laugh.
I'm like what's it called? Like a
You're my security blanket with
security
hats.
blanket. Yes, that's exactly what I was
Yes.
thinking of. Yeah.
With a buzzsaw and flamethrower.
That's right. That's right. You got fending off the bad guys with you. Yeah, I'll come along. Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
So does anybody want to stay?
I want you to stay.
Ian's staying, right?
I'm hanging out in town. Yeah.
He's hanging, dude.
Okay. You
The
could
man's not a
seeing-
hunter. Let's be real.
you could
Yeah. I'm a maker of shit and
He's like Elon Musk.
I would say
Yeah,
if you're not
yeah,
gonna if you're not gonna just pass out, you
Yeah.
can go carousing, dude. Start carousing.
that's kind of what I imagined I was doing. I was asking, trying to find the drunk dudes, get info, see if there's anything I can figure out about Camp McCarran,
Does
but I'm not gonna get much more information than that without drawing suspicion. But
is
I'm just
there a
trying to-
role for that in here?
What, carousing? I mean, not carousing
Y-
specifically,
kinda?
but
I don't know.
schmoozing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
if
at the end of
there
the day,
is-
like speech should be the closest.
I
I
speech-
guess, unless it's like,
Speech and
unless
barter, maybe.
it's-
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm not
like
too
both,
fussed
depending on what
about
you're
it.
doing. But
Well, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
curious. I got you.
like based on what he was doing, like I don't even know if a role would be required. If it's just like
Yeah, I mean, if you
talk-
want to ask somebody what
talk
Camp
shit with
McCarran
some
is, they
drunk
will tell
cadets.
you.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
it's not a secret. It's not Area 51.
It's not a trade secret.
It's the
Sheesh.
big ass military base at the old airport.
Are they speaking of stuff I could like info I could knock loose? They're talking about like a VIP coming through. Can I get any info on that? Like, who's this big last? What's this big last like dude?
Yeah, it's someone with the scientists. Last person through is someone named Lydia Bernard,
Ooh, Lydias are usually hot.
some kind of botanist or something. They think.
Lydia Bernard.
Yep.
She's a botanist.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard with no H, right?
She sounds dirty.
Correct.
Good. Bernard's with an H. That sucks.
Bernard.
A botanist, huh? Probably get along pretty well. I like to know stuff about stuff.
Accurate.
It'd be like plants are fresh, cuz like I love that shit. Yeah, that's your opening line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know I'm like a robot guy, but like I like plants too.
Alright, there you go.
Hey, you're not a robot guy. I'm a robot guy. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I can make this because it doesn't have a perk requirement
Okay.
and it gains the accurate trait.
Sure.
And I think it is short stock. Or short scope is. It's common.
Okay. So yeah,
Complexity 2.
there's two separate roles. One of them's like an int repair. Let me go back and check it real quick. Okay. I know one of the roles. I'll figure this out as you guys sort stuff out again. I forgot how it went. I'm gonna use up. Let's see, short scope. They use up 3 common materials. The difficulty of the test is equal to the recipe's complexity minus your rank in the skill. My rank in the skill is probably higher than 2.
What math are you doing right now? I was updating. stuff.
Complexity is 2. Difficulty of the test is repair is 2 minus my repair, so it's 0. So is our AP carrying over, or should I just auto succeed? All right. Yeah, whatever. I'll auto succeed. It gets made,
Awesome.
and then I'm gonna have to attach it. Someone needs to subtract 3 common materials though from a gear somewhere.
Susan could take care of that.
Awesome.
All right, and then I'm gonna see about attaching it real quick. I forgot modifying. All right, let's try and put the thing on. Int repair. I'm gonna make an int repair.
Also, I don't really know how far Memphis you wanted to go to hunt, but I didn't plan for us to go super far because I still want to kind of if we can get well rested every day for us dirty what is it water needers. I kind of want to maintain well rested.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
If we don't get anything, then we can just search tomorrow during the day.
I'm gonna use my last luck point to get rid of that 20.
You can also we have an extra AP if you need it.
No, I can't use it after the fact.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So there you go. Your thing's on.
Okay.
Because I think
Awesome.
our luck's gonna reset like when next quest we start, right? Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
which is I was gonna bring up, Trey. It kind of feels weird to me. If so, it's based on I forget if it's called. I don't think it's called quest. It's something else, like scene or some shit. But
Yeah.
if we're doing multiple quests, if we start a quest for while within another quest, does our AP just reset and stuff, or no?
No, we're not going to bother with it. We're
Yeah, I
just
don't
going to
think
keep
AP
a
ever
running
resets.
tally of expenditures and.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
stuff we had.
Thank you.
Guys, I had to do something personal came up, so I have to dip out for probably the night.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'm real sorry. I don't like doing that, obviously, but yeah, it's like it's important. I gotta go take
All
care of
good, man.
something.
Do
So
what you gotta do.
yeah,
Okay.
y'all continue without me, and just let me know what happens next session. All right.
Will do.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
So Trey,
Yo,
how do
where
you
the
want to
fuck
handle?
does he get off? No, he already told me.
Okay. I still,
He
I
told me
mean,
first.
I feel really bad about the other day where I was late. How do you want to handle us going a hunting then, along with Reginald for the rest of the session?
The game can be run with 3. That's not a big problem.
Okay.
Luckily, like someone did all the math for the balancing and everything, and I've got the correct combat calculator up if it comes to that.
Okay.
As for the hunting, I know last time we did it, it was a survival check, and there was like the amount you got was based on successes. Paprip?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Does that sound familiar? That the last time you went hunting, it was a survival check, and it's like essentially you don't have to roll for it. You succeed no matter what, but the amount of successes that you get on your survival roll determine how much you get, like how much
Yes.
meat. in
Yeah,
general.
that sounds right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what do I have to do? What's your survival skill rank?
3.
All right. I have
And
a
it's tagged.
Okay, I have 4. Oh, but it's tagged. Okay, so I still, even though I have 4, I think it'd be better than, because we have a bigger chance for crit if you do it, and then I offer to assist you, which then
Yeah.
I haven't done the assist before. I apologize. It's I roll one d20, and
Yeah,
it's
and if
after
it's,
he succeeds.
if it's a success, you contribute that 1 success.
Okay, yeah, but first he has to succeed, and then
I have to succeed at least once.
Yeah, he has to succeed at least 1.
What's our difficulty? Just 2?
Well, it's difficulty 1 to bring back anything, and then every level of success over the 1 is just additional meat.
Gotcha. And are we doing endurance survival? I think last time you let me do perception survival,
Yeah,
didn't you?
perception survival.
Okay, so it's actually way higher than that. So 8 instead of 4. Okay. Roll. 1. Oh shit, I
No,
did
you're
it
supposed
again. Yeah, I clicked the... I'm such an idiot. Alright, so I'll just roll 1 more. We'll do that. Okay, so 1 success.
All right, Z, go ahead and give us Susan's. Holy hell!
Nice!
Too
So we get the
easy.
Bank 2
All
AP.
right, so yeah, I'll let you bank 2 or 3 AP, but you're trading meat, which could be sold or turned into rations for each success.
Oh, never mind that. We need food.
Yeah. So we go.
So
Yeah.
I'll take. So it's what? 2 successes? No, 3 successes, right?
3 successes. So
Yes.
I'll give you 6 portions of meat that can be turned into 6 rations after cooking,
Excellent.
or not for some people.
I was like, I can eat it raw.
Actually, can supermutants eat raw food?
Yeah, well, I don't think any of us have immune to disease, but I have immune to radiation, me and the ghoul.
Yeah, I have some sort of bonus to diseases, but
Okay.
I don't remember what it is.
But I think it's still a chance, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah. It's just harder for me to get sick than someone else.
Do you want me to track the 6, or do you want to track the 6?
I got the food on mine because
Okay.
I've still got the mutt chops from last time. I just added to that.
All right, sounds good.
So now we have 6 that we can cook and make food out of. All right.
After we get back, we eateth one each.
I think so.
Cook and eateth.
Alright. Add a mut chops and then eat mut chops.
Yep. So
All right,
we'll
then.
remove 3.
Yeah, then we'll all go back to full food.
No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. He does this thing where he will go up to, like, if I have just a cup of water, he will go up and dip his paw into it. Not this time, buddy. Not this time.
What a little.
He's a scamp, dude.
Was it
He is
a
an absolute scamp?
Scary Movie 2? My germs.
Terrific.
Yeah, except he actually walks around in shitty, pissy sand and then comes and dips his shitty, pissy paws directly in my
That
water.
makes it so much worse.
Right? He's just like, hey, can I wash my hands in this? I'm like, no. He's like, cool, thanks. What?
I saw. It reminds
Oh,
me
now
of
hold on. Now he's angry. Now I gotta let him out.
a TikTok video recently where it's like some driver or trucker guy. He's like yelling at his dog because his dog's like excited and looking out the window, but his like dick is on his coffee cup. He's like, "Look where your dick is in relation to my coffee, Scout.
No, I don't want it.
Get it off my coffee cup."
Oh, these cats. Now I know exactly how it feels to have children. Exactly, 1-to-1.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
How did you do that?
Adopted, probably.
No, Keen. For the food.
Oh, what did I do?
Oh,
Ate
yeah.
the-
Yeah. Consume the mutt chops?
Yeah.
No, but
I,
how'd you get the command to come up?
on your gear page, I just clicked the pizza slice. I put the mutt chops in my gear
Oh
from
shit.
him, and then I clicked the pizza slice.
Oh, I can't eat my non-fungible token. Okay. I just always put when we're in town, my water is maxed out.
Yeah, same. I did that right after.
Oh, goodness.
We'll progress. What's it? 10 minutes at a time. Progress about an hour and a half. We'll set. Go ahead and. God damn it. You should go ahead and reset your hunger and thirst because obviously you would have eaten after you went hunting.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and reset that to full.
Yep, done.
Anybody doing anything for the rest of the night?
Dunzo.
Sleeping.
Yeah, sleeping's pretty important.
True. Very true.
Practicing my acapella.
Memphis will practice throwing a shoe at Susan.
I'm gonna work on a gadget for like having some spring-loaded dentures fly out of my shirt sleeve.
All right.
All right, Joker.
He is the Joker baby.
Is this a weather report?
It is.
Dark storm clouds. And 97 is pretty good for the middle of the desert.
It's also only April, so.
Oh, so it's about to get much worse. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we wake up the next morning.
Yep, and you wake up to the sound of heavy military vehicles rolling through.
Well, presumably leaving, right?
Nope, rolling straight through town.
Oh. In addition to the ones that were already here? Or...
Yeah, like those
Okay.
guys, they're still like packing everything up, gearing up, getting ready to go. There's multiple heavy vehicles moving directly through the town.
How far is me and Reginald's shack from the road?
Not far. You can see it.
Can I step out in a towel?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That is all.
It
Thank you.
implies you shower, so yeah, let's go with it.
Well, to other people, it implies that. Maybe I was gooning. Who knows?
Gross. Anyway. So, I mean, we're talking like
if you look at the
Humvees and
map-
stuff, or more of those. Oh, wait.
If you beat the map, you'll see that there's a road that comes off the highway, goes north towards Good Springs, and then back around to the north, and then east, and then
Yeah.
links back up with the highway.
Okay.
That is the road that they are traveling. Notably, the others went just straight up the highway.
I can't ping on this map. Damn. Okay, I think I see what you mean though. Okay.
Instead
Yeah, I
of cutting
mean-
through Sloan, they went through Good Springs.
And as you are all observing the convoy going through town, one of those Humvees does pull up next to the saloon. And you see a woman in a lab coat and a sharp suit under that get out, along with a couple of NCR guards. Driver stays in the car. You see one particular guard is following her around with a camera and taking her picture in front of the Good Spring sign, in front of the saloon, and then they begin walking up the road, kind of towards you guys, but keeping on the main road, towards Doc Mitchell's clinic.
She's like an influencer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
she's scouting locations for her next OnlyFans shoot. Being a scientist doesn't pay the bills. Not like it
That's
used
true. Gotta take those feet pics.
For the goons.
so she's coming towards us or towards Doc?
to. Towards Doc Mitchell's place, you guys would be off to the side, like down a kind of side street, as much as this place has side streets.
We want to meander over in that direction.
Yeah, I'm
Be
good with
there. Be there when she chats with Doc.
that. Yeah, let's do that.
As you are approaching, you begin to hear her conversation that she's having with her little grunt with a camera. And give me a perception roll. Who's my perceiver?
I'm the perceiver.
Let's see.
All right. Perception. So roll that beautiful beans. We're gonna say perception is 8. Skill is 0. Oh. All right. I'll take it. 1.
You overhear her talking about some person, and the reason that they're here is because this person was here, and we've got to get pictures of where they were.
Terrific. I'm sorry. I was reading Zeke's post.
I don't want to detract too much from the campaign.
No, you're good. I'm sorry, Trey. Can you repeat what you said?
I didn't want to distract from the game.
Fucking ADD over here. Sorry.
I'm sorry!
You hear her talking to the person that's taking these pictures.
Mhm.
They're talking about a person who was here before, and because that person was here, they have to get pictures.
Like photographs, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you guys know what a camera
But-
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no,
So-
I just want to make sure I'm clear with what you said.
You wanna hit her with the old anything we can help you with?
Yeah, I
Or,
mean that's kind of it.
How
Say
you
Memphis
doing?
would approach and just kind of say, "Sorry, pictures of who now?"
As you're approaching, the NCR guys with them, they don't raise their rifles, but they do focus their attention on you. And she looks at you, kind of looks you up and down. How long have you been here? In Good Springs, not on the planet.
Ah.
As they ignoring that jab, Memphis is gonna. I mean, we've been here for at least a couple years, right?
In and around, but not specifically.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They've been
I'm-
here. The two of them have been here for some amount of time, but
Sure.
I think you and I have been up north a bit.
I'm kind of a drifter myself, but I've been here in the last couple of months or so. But I've been in and out of town.
We're in pretty good with Doc and Trudy and whatnot.
Hello.
Hello. Did you ever meet the courier? They call them. Ever bump into
not-
him around these
not-
parts?
Well, from the other end of a rifle, but yeah.
Hello.
End of whose? Hello. End of whose rifle? His or yours?
Oh, the couriers, 100%.
That does definitely fit the dossier. Very violent person. So curious. Very curious. Well, thank you very much for that. We do have something to discuss with Dr. Mitchell. Thank you, if you wouldn't
Dossier.
mind.
Dossier.
Oh yeah,
Be
we'd
my
love to help.
guest.
Are you Canadian?
I'm sorry? No, what's Canada? I'm just kidding. No, I'm not Canadian.
What's
I'm
a
sorry,
dossier?
you with the machine oil on your hands. I'm sorry, what?
Is that me?
Yes, it is you.
Yeah, no, we'd love to help. We were going to see Doc ourselves.
Okay, well, as I don't really think that I need your help for talking to a person, but I won't delay you from your appointments. God knows you all look like you have contracted something.
Hello.
Yes. And she continues walking up the hill towards Doc Mitchell's.
Right.
She didn't even say goodbye.
So I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna ask her. You know, old Doc's kind of crazy, right?
I'm sorry?
He doesn't take too kindly to people. How do you know he's not gonna knock you out as soon as you open the door?
She flips through some pages. It says here he is a 68-year-old man.
He's a raging
widowed,
Cajun.
has been living in Good Springs for the past 40-ish years. Came from Shady Sands with his wife.
He's one of
no-
those. He's one of those old guys that they do landscaping for fun,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like they look like they're made out of beef jerky. Like he
And-
might be old, but
Yeah, previous featherweight title champion
And you know he dug the bullet out of the courier's head, right?
with his
Yes, we're
teeth.
well
he
aware.
just bit it out.
Well, can't say I didn't warn you.
We do appreciate it. And she and the guards and the photographer continue up. And you notice, or perhaps just re-notice, when she gets in front of Doc Mitchell's house, she kind of poses for the photograph, and the guy takes the picture with her in front of Doc Mitchell's place, and then they walk in. She's done this at the Good Springs sign and the saloon.
Interesting.
what kind of pose is she doing?
Taurus.
Like what's her body language when she makes the pose?
Like a reserved sort of tourism type vibe.
Oh,
Okay, so it isn't. All right.
She's not cheesing out, crouched down like a Slav giving peace signs and pouring out a 40 or anything.
Wait. So are they just taking pictures with their fingies, or they got a selfie stick?
It's just
jeez.
a dude carrying a camera.
Poor.
It's It's a giant fucking case. It's like the size of a fucking toaster.
Can I see if any of Doc's windows are open to where we could potentially listen in?
Sure, give me a stealthy roll.
I would
Oh, she
love
said.
to.
Well, she said we could just go in. We're not. She's
Oh,
not going to
I
keep us
missed that.
from our appointments, right? So we could just
Well,
just
specifically,
go.
I don't want to go in there first. I want to hear what she's going to say to him, you know?
Yeah. Well, we just go and hang out in the waiting room, right?
Oh, well, that's fair. Yeah,
Or the
let's do
front,
that.
the front
Right.
area. But if she's not going to stop us, right? Yeah, let's go there.
She
Let's do that.
assumed you guys were going there because you told her that.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
guess it's
Um,
totally an assumption.
No, we're just going to hang out outside his window.
Yeah, it's fine. Well,
Yeah.
me climbing onto his roof? No. What are you talking about?
Right.
All right, so
Yeah, I mean, I will just
I
go
guess
in the
you're gonna
building.
follow her in.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll hold the
Hold
door
door
for.
for- Ah.
Uh,
That's funny.
She was ahead of you guys, so nice try. So you guys follow her in, and Doc Mitchell sees all these people coming into his clinic, and he seems pretty startled at first. That's a lot of people need patching up. Everything okay?
I'll wait outside.
I'm going to gesture to the photographer lady or the tourist. Just say we're just escorting this fine young lady here. Said she wanted to meet the famous Doc Mitchell.
She looks mildly confused, but then shakes her head. Yes, Dr. Lydia Bernard. Pleasure to meet you. I was just wondering if I could ask you a few questions on our way through regarding your involvement with. She sighs heavily. The courier. And Doc Mitchell looks at you guys and then looks back at her. I I reckon I could. Don't know much about him, but yeah. Don't I suppose I could share a bit, Doctor Bernard. Come, let's have a seat. And Doctor Bernard stops him. Oh no, as we understood it, these gentlemen had an appointment with you. We wouldn't want to get in the way. So, gentlemen, if you want to go about your business,
Oh
I
no!
believe we can just have a seat on your couch. Doctor.
Please be my guest. You go first.
Well, I told you, we didn't want to keep you from your appointment.
no, you kind of threw the contracting something appointment thing in there. We just stopped by Doc's place because we
We like
him.
the guy.
I see. Sergeant, would you mind escorting these men outside?
Mm,
Sorry, doctor-patient confidentiality. You understand?
yeah. All right. Memphis is gonna go along with him. He's not gonna fight. So. But I'm gonna
Doc,
go with.
Doc, yell if you need anything. We'll be right outside.
Appreciate it, fellas. And the guard walks you out, opens the door for you, walks you through the door, shuts it behind you. Sorry,
Alright.
my tongue is getting numb because I'm eating all the ice from my sipping.
Is he watching us, or you said he went back
No,
inside?
he went back inside. He shut the door.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go with my original plan and find that open window, or see if I can find an open window.
I forget. There's like a front porch, right?
A small front porch.
Yeah. Is there like a place to sit on the front porch?
No, standing room only on the porch.
I'm gonna lean. Is there a window on the front?
There is.
I'm gonna lean with my back against the window and put my head against the window pane, as if I'm just waiting. But I'm gonna put my head against it so I can get like some like bone conduction eavesdropping.
All right. I will say the front window is of the kitchen, and they walked to the living room, which is like in the like if you were facing the front door, it would be in the back right corner. Kitchen is in the front left corner.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'll just go with Memphis's plan. For some reason, I thought the entire like living room was like right in the front.
All right. You want a stealth or a sneak check for that?
I do.
Wow, that's some bullshit. I'm going to spend a luck point and reroll one of them.
Oh, did we reset our lucks yet? Or no? Probably
Is that
not.
on session or adventure
On adventure,
or
I think.
whatever they call it?
Or is it on both?
Come on.
It's at the start of a new one, I believe.
Okay.
All right, no dice. Rolled garbage both times.
Yeah, so you do basically just a leisurely walk around the premises, and you don't see any open windows.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna dip back around and go back to the front. Just kind of looking a little frustrated.
I'm gonna do that thing that I said with like leaning my head against a wall where I think they're gonna be talking.
Okay.
Not super conspicuously, but we'll see if it gets me anything.
All right. Roll perception, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say like difficulty 3 because you're trying to hear a conversation through a solid wall from the outside.
Yeah. Let's see. Good. Let me go to Good Spring so I can use a. There's no way it happens without AP. Why don't I see the AP track? There it is. Okay. Attribute 8. Skill nothing. Oh shit. Well, that's what that's gonna be.
All right. So you're leaning against the wall, like you've been in Doc Mitchell's before, probably. So you know that the living room is in that general area. And you lean and press your ear up against the wall, and you hear a little knock on a pane of glass just to the left of you. And you look, and it's the guy that walked you out, kind of leaned over, looking at you. And he gives you that shake of the head and facial expression that can only mean one thing. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I'll just mouth something like and pat my shoulders and then give him a shrug, and then I'll walk away. Yeah, like I'm looking for my keys or something. I don't know.
All
Try and
right.
link back up with Memphis.
Yeah. So it's just a few minutes after that the group walks out, and Dr. Bernard looks at you both, rolls her eyes, and continues back down the road towards her Humvee.
Tell exposition we said hi. We're willing to help him with anything else he might need.
They are uh, they are unmoved by your offers. All right, it's about 8:10 in the morning, and it looks like basically everything, all the hustle and bustle in town, is just NCR packing up tents, packing up supplies, packing up vehicles, and rolling out. They are going back down towards the highway, but Dr. Bernard and her convoy going still north up through the smaller road.
Do we intuit anything about that?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Don't mind me. I'm just rolling dice that you can't see.
Hmm. That definitely doesn't sound suspicious.
That man's
Uh,
playing with himself.
Memphis,
Yo.
you actually take note of this. That really, there's nothing north up that road, really. Not anymore. It used to be the quicker way to Red Rock Canyon, where the
Mhm.
Great Khans hung out. But these days, there's like fucking nothing up there.
Interesting.
It's also a small and windy road through a canyon, whereas the highway allows for higher speed, better visibility.
Sure, definitely. Definitely
It
uncharacteristic
is
of like
strange,
military, right?
definitely.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna share that with the group. Fellas, they're up to something. Why would they take the weirdest path out of here instead of just going straight for the highway?
That's a good question.
You guys reckon we go check it out? Be all sneaky like?
Oh, yeah, it worked out real good for me last time.
I mean, listen, we all have a bad day sometimes.
I need to let Reginald know, but that should be fine.
I'm sure Reginald won't mind. We can get up to some trouble with him being out for repairs.
You know what? I think like maybe we need some plausible deniability of a like a cover or something.
Yeah, he's our alibi.
We need, yeah, like is there something we can say? Trudy or Doc sent us up this way for, in
Hmm.
case we do like encounter a patrol that wants to know what the fuck we're doing.
Should have a new quest in the quest log.
Mm.
Also, if we're tracking them, I kind of want to be cover to cover, not like anywhere in the open.
Right behind you, baby.
Now, do note they are all in vehicles. You are all on foot.
I say, we'll be a ways behind him, yeah. Um, I mean, presumably there's no vehicles we can borrow here, right? Like, there's not like a
No,
motorcycle.
this is a 0-horse town.
Zero horse town.
Am I able to ride a horse?
Probably not. No.
You
Or
fat
hold on
shit.
to their bumper with a skateboard.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Why aren't
Well,
there
any
any?
money place. Anyway,
Susan ducking
I assume
behind it on a skateboard.
all of the
Radical.
caravan
Pitching
have
through
left,
Mojave.
right? Are there any of the APC vehicles left from the NCR, or are they all gone as well?
No, it's all supply trucks from here on out. Troop and supply.
And the
But
troop
there's
and
nothing
supply,
left in Good Springs, right? Like everybody is left.
No, it's going to be a few more hours before they can get everything packed up.
but they're going the other way.
Yeah, but they're going the opposite direction. Yeah, they're going back to the highway.
Well, I meant steal a car, but that's beside, definitely not illegal and bound to get us in trouble with the NCR, but
Yeah, let's let me bring up that reputation tracker real quick.
I mean, if the truck has uh like outfits in it, costumes, uniforms, that's the word.
Costumes?
Yeah.
Costumes.
If it has uniforms,
Trick or treat.
drive it right in, be like, hey,
Well, the only problem is only one of us looks human. So,
oh
even
yeah,
me
I already,
with my...
There are ghouls in the NCR military. There are no super mutants in the NCR military.
I didn't know there were ghouls. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's actually an entire division of rangers specifically, and all of them are ghouls.
Huh,
By the
alright.
way, Patrick,
They're for deployment into irradiated areas.
I was gonna
That
say,
makes
good
sense.
for you for not calling people smooth skins. I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah, dude. He's better than that, at least for now. That jab from Lydia was kind of rude. How long have you been on this planet? Well, little missy.
I mean,
Um,
she's a rude gal,
Yeah, seems like
or maybe she's just like autistic. I'm not sure.
it. Who knows?
touch of the tism.
I'm gonna call a quick 5-minute bathroom and beverage break.
Do it.
The 3 Bs.
Don't
Alright.
get it from the same place. Don't
Be right
get
back.
it.
Yeah,
twisted.
no. I mean, I'm not your boss. Be right back.
Uh, Dave, were you able to join? Oh, bonkers.
He was. Somebody was on earlier, but
No, 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 no. He expressed interest in jumping in my campaign.
our
I didn't plan to let anyone else join, but I'd make an exception just for him. But he needs to get shit done quick. As soon as this game finished, I want to sit with him and make sure he gets his character knocked out tonight. I'm also waiting for our friend Walter to respond to my mid-journey request of a super mutant doing a sick kickflip on a skateboard.
nice.
And I don't know why they couldn't have skateboards. I imagine that'd be fine. Instead of Mr. Handies, you have Mr. Roombas.
I'm back.
All right, and we're back.
All right.
Welcome.
Everybody here?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So there you have it. And I'll take the opportunity here to let you know it's mild spoilers, but I feel like it's important to let you know, basically for player agency, because it is something that I specified to everybody that I wanted to really enable. Progressing north, pursuing Dr. Bernard, that is what I would probably call main quest shit. As much as this campaign has such a thing. Just because that is a thing that happened, like it was a big thing, like a convoy rolled through the town that you happened to be in for the start of the whole thing. Um, just because that was a big thing, I don't want you to think that's the thing you have to do. You can absolutely choose to not engage with that if you do not want to. If your character thinks that that's just not something they would do. There is plenty of work to be found south onto Prim and Nipton. All that stuff down there. But mild spoiler, following Dr. Bernard is like MQ type shit.
And so maybe wait for maybe wait until Brian gets back before we do that one.
Or just don't fucking follow her because you don't give a shit. I 100%. I understand that like it's that inherent gamer urge to be like, that's a quest. I gotta go do that quest right now.
So if we killed her before she left, then there wouldn't even be a main quest to follow.
Oh well, I mean, no. That's just she's leading on to various other things. This would be your entrance into those various other things.
I
But
like
even
her
without
entrance.
her, the various other things are still going to be happening. They're just also going to be wondering what the fuck happened to Dr. Bernard.
In a lot of RPGs, I'll like do a shitload of side quests and take forever to do the main quest
Yeah.
and be over leveled. So I kind of was like, let's speed run the main quest.
Well,
I'm
that's
good
the
with
great thing
either.
about a tabletop game. You will never be over leveled for anything.
Right.
Because
Right.
I
I
will
was-
always personally balance the combat.
Oh, I
Not
will
to say there won't
always
be
do that.
encounters you get into where you just like fucking overwhelmingly win.
Well, I think the main quest is going to be the most interesting narratively interesting.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be a narrative driven game. I want it to be a character driven game.
Oh, you're saying don't
Which
follow
is
the main
not
quest.
which is not to say don't fucking engage with the shit I wrote. I just don't want you to feel like you have to.
Just tell us what to do, oh God.
No, stop.
Well, it's a brand new day today.
And you know what?
Kian's here for a story.
I'll say, even as you guys
I'm here for
are, we'll say
violence.
you're kind of discussing this out in the open. You see a horse-drawn cart pull up in front of Chet's General Store. You just notice this, everyday occurrence, and then a few minutes go by as you continue discussing it. You guys are getting around to like talking about what to do, whether you're gonna steal a truck and try to like staple several NCR uniforms onto Susan to try to get that to pass. And you see the guy come out of Chet's shop, kind of hat in hand, forlorn, throws his hat on the ground and stomps on it before sheepishly looking around and kind of tending the horses before he sets back on the road.
If
The
we,
side quest will be there when we come back for it.
if we Velcro the word power onto various types of clothing or armor, would that? Never mind.
Uh-huh. I mean, with a stupid enough person trying to bust you and a good enough roll from Reginald, anything is possible. All you have to do is get like a blind man with leprosy that can't feel anything because his nerve endings were burned off, and his eyeballs fell out.
All right, so I got a question. What kind of context do we have? I might, because I'm, I guess, smart, but what kind of context would we have for the idea of a botanist here in this world?
I think Susan would know. She just does Susan things, but I don't know.
Memphis, you met the courier, right?
Mm-hmm.
What vault was that in?
Whatever the one in my backstory is. 34, I think. Hang on, I can tell you in just a minute. Oh, background and lore.
Because, like, I
Oh.
get it if she runs an OnlyFans, because I don't know what the hell a botanist is doing.
It is Vault 34.
Okay, let me check.
You
Which
could
one
probably
is
recycle.
that?
It's the real irradiated one. It's the one with all the ghouls in it.
Right. Okay.
You could probably recycle the bathwater for the plants. It's more ergonomic.
Let's see. What did we settle on? Like history and recollection rolls. I remember it was touched on last
I
session.
remember it was discussed. Well, I was gonna say when I was here it was discussed, but I don't remember what you guys fucking talked about it for.
No, I'm not wearing my glasses, and I saw pilot, but I couldn't differentiate the I and the L, so it just looked like plot to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's probably it."
The plot
I,
button.
I
Make
think
a
it'd
plot
be,
roll.
it could be anything.
I'd say
I would imagine
intelligence,
it's an
maybe?
intelligence with a related sub skill and maybe character backstory context. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the character backstory context is the only reason I'm even considering giving it to Memphis. Uh, give me. Give me a charisma small guns.
Charisma. More buttons. Okay. I wish I rolled like this in fucking D&D.
Right. You do recall that in Vault 34 there was a botany lab mentioned on a terminal.
Okay.
Probably.
Probably.
Is that with
Pretty
the
sure.
complication?
Pretty sure it was 34. Pretty sure it was a botany lab.
I say I did go to a bunch of different vaults, so
Can we also eat 3 meats?
Eat your meat. Who's stopping you?
Does he mention this to us?
definitely. Yeah.
So, well, then that gives us the question of like, if you just remember seeing this on a terminal, well, we could go up north, or we could maybe go see what's going on in Vault 34, and maybe like I could dig through a terminal,
That would be helpful, yeah.
find something out.
The only problem is Vault 34 is on the other side of the map.
That is true.
Oh,
That is
okay.
very true.
See, Vault 19 is pretty close, but, you know, there's no telling what we'll find there.
Interesting.
Keen, give me. Charisma science. I think my no, give me because I'll break it down for you. The reason that Patrick's was charisma small guns is because it involved a conversation that he had with a person, and the conversation was about essentially a battle or a fight.
Oh, okay, so
Like
you're
that.
using charisma as like a social intuition
Right, but
deduction
this
thing.
you were actually just recalling knowledge. Actually, I guess this would probably just be science intelligence.
Oh, well, I'll take
Just
that.
the regular, yeah. Or
I
maybe
mean,
you have
I don't
perception
mind.
intelligence, but it's the same thing.
Okay.
3 successes. Okay. Bank 1 AP, and you recall that most vaults have access to a sort of central database of local vaults in the region that, if you're in the know on how to get into the system, will tell you the vault's location, number, and the public facing goals of the vault. They're not going to tell you all that nefarious shit that they were up to, but the outward the public facing goals are discussed, and that's in pretty much any vault.
Okay, but we don't have that information right now, even though it was public. Like,
I mean, it would be an insanely massive roll to even attempt to recall everything.
oh yeah,
you read
that's fine.
about every vault.
I just wasn't like, because I apparently, like, we know that Vault 34. Do we know that Vault 34 is all the irradiated stuff, or is that meta knowledge?
Memphis knows he was there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm just trying to contextualize like what we do know, and what we could stand to learn. Well, I'll throw that out to the group. And it does sound like maybe there's something we would stand to learn by going to 19. Is that what I'm getting?
I'm down for that. I think I would actually lean personally towards just solidifying and bumping up, securing, improving the infrastructure of the town's homes, and improving the crops or whatever for Good Springs. But I'm okay to branch out from this area.
You really want to engage in the town building mechanic?
Well,
Very like
There is one.
so
actually.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to venture far from. Well, I'm just like trying to be in character. Like I wouldn't want to leave Reginald, and
Right.
he cares more about Good Springs, and thus because my friends' friends are my friends, and so there's that. And they've been nice to me, and not called Susan any names that she can recall to her face often. So yeah, I don't really want to like explore the world as much as improve what I have so far, and help out Reginald, keep Reginald safe.
Okay, so and since Brian's not here, Reginald will stay in Good Springs. That makes sense.
But I'm down to go a bit of a ways with you guys.
Well, again, 19's not that far from Good Springs, so
Also,
if nothing else, we could go to Good Springs. We could go to 19 and just see if we find anything. Like, it doesn't even have to be necessarily what we're looking for. Just do a good old dungeon delve, you know?
also, I forget. Does pre-war stuff count the same as cooked, where it's 2 hunger points?
Yes.
Okay. So, Patrick, you didn't subtract us eating for the morning yet, have you?
I have not, no.
Okay, so I was thinking you and me eat some good old gumdrops, and then Keen eats 1 thing of meat, because we
Okay.
take radiation poisoning,
Oh
except we don't.
yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll deduct 1 meat.
Yeah, I'll take out 2 gumdrops. Steak equals gumdrops. Confirmed.
Basically the same thing.
All right.
I guess the corollary to the last to the Vault 19 stuff is would any of us know anything about the last known state of Vault 19? And is it possible that they are going to Vault 19? If it's in that direction.
I mean, could rule it out. Or we could go and, see what's up.
I mean, I think that might be a good thing to at least do.
We can establish a good trail, so we know like a way to get there faster, maybe, or something.
And
Future.
to Susan's point, maybe we could figure out, like, I don't know how that works, but if there's like some scavenging
Oh yeah,
goals we
definitely more
can
scavenging.
do on the way to build up Good Springs a bit.
So I messaged you this, Trey, Overlord. Like, is there something that's predetermined, or is it you just like iron fisting moderation for obvious reasons in regards to like how often we can hunt?
Like, no. There's like if you guys want to be hunters, 100%, you
Well,
can
just like
definitely do
hunt,
that.
and then you guys come back from hunting. Cool. We go again, boys.
Yeah, and you will continue amassing raw food that can be turned into rations.
Okay. All right.
But you're not gonna gain any XP for that. And time will be moving forward. And like
Yeah.
I said previously, there's a whole calendar of like things that are already going to happen on
Yeah,
certain
like
Things are
dates.
now
in
in motion.
motion.
Yeah, Gandalf
Right.
quote. Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. Trey's like, you don't have to do the main quest. By the way, there's a calendar where the main quest is happening without you.
Well,
Right.
no, it's literally the Oblivion. It was like the Oblivion
I love
gates
it
are
though. I mean,
opening.
that's the
Ignores
point.
it.
No, it's a sign
Very
of
Fallout 1 approach to it.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
anyone's played Fallout 1.
You ever played like the Dead Rising games?
Ooh,
I have,
that
yeah.
was a really good version of
I
the
love.
time tracker.
Yeah, I love that game.
That remaster came out today, by the way.
Okay. Anyway,
Oh,
Vault
okay.
19. Let's go.
Yeah, let's scope it out. I
Yeah,
think
we got
it's a
1,
very
2,
non-committal.
3
It's not that
squares.
far. Yeah, we've it's diagonal, up one, diagonal one.
Yeah.
Up 1, diagonal 1.
Diagonal Alley.
Diagonalicus. Get that Harry Potter shit out of here.
So we'll say it's about 2.5 hours up there, following that road.
Gotta go
Okay.
fast.
Let's make our first random encounter roll.
Stay out of the thick grass, the long grass.
Where's our Pokemon when you need it?
I know, dude. Doodly doodly doodly. Nah.
Oh, there we go.
Due to it being quiet, I don't think I like what the encounter roll rolled.
Oh no, I gotta make a copy of it every time because of the way it's shared, so then it reloads itself, and then we roll it.
Whatever
Okay.
happened to the I don't even know, the nudist? I want to know
I
more
don't
about
know.
his story.
Oh right, yeah. What are the random encounters?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that guy is long gone, probably looking for some fucking sunscreen.
He had no giblets left.
All right, you guys are progressing up the road, and walking back towards you, you see a person in a lab coat, but it's not it's not the same sort of make or quality of lab coat that Dr. Bernard was wearing. This guy looks like he probably sleeps in this coat. He's very dirty, very disheveled, and he's walking, looking down at a clipboard, flipping through some pages. And as he approaches, he looks up at you and kind of gives you the what's up nod, and then looks back at his clipboard.
Seems to be the problem, Doctor.
This is on the side of the street, like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, he's walking down. He's walking south as you guys are walking north.
I'll say I'm gonna wave him down, ask him if he's seen a whole bunch of military NCR vehicles coast through here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. They were going north up towards the canyon. Excuse me. You're a ghoul. Could I potentially run something past you?
And say dubiously, he says, "Go ahead."
He turns his clipboard around, and you see a rough illustration of what is pretty obviously a pizza. Tell me, have you ever seen anything like this in the old world?
Yeah, it's a pizza.
Pizza. This confirms so much. And no, this red around here. Could you confirm what this was made of?
Well, you know what a tato is, yeah?
Yes, yes.
It's kind of like a pre-war tato. We called it a tomato, and it was this like cooked sauce that you made with a bunch of other like herbs and stuff. It's kind of like a spicy, sweet tomato sauce.
Tomato. This this is a breakthrough. Good lord,
This changes everything.
this changes everything.
Hmm.
I'm going to redefine food science as we know it. This is the breakthrough. This is he grabs you and kisses you right on your gas mask.
Great
Fucking
Scott.
genius. Brilliant. What was your name? You will be accredited in every paper.
Memphis.
He scribbles it down. Memphis. Circles it with his red pen like 9 times. Memphis. The man who made pizza. I'm going. This is it. This is my President Tandy Scientific Achievement Award. This is it. And he walks off mumbling to himself.
Should put that in your
Everyone
backstory.
gains 5 XP because Memphis is a ghoul and knows what pizza is.
I was actually just thinking, Memphis, what? So did you enter the Were you born in a fucking vault, or did you enter it, when the bombs were falling, or what?
I worked for them. I worked for Vault-Tec, but ironically, I didn't have enough money to get a place.
That's right. That's right.
And yeah, and I was stuck in the mountains when the
Okay.
bombs fell.
Okay, that you're older than me. Cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He
I'm
was an
like,
adult when all that happened.
yeah, I was like in my 30s or 40s. I can't remember what exactly I
Oh,
said,
shit.
but
That's right. Old as hell.
he was born in 2044, and the bombs went down in 70, 77.
Now you didn't tell him how thick the crust should be,
No, not at all.
and you didn't tell
Oh,
him that
the
the cheese needs to
cheese.
be on top.
No, and
Yeah,
inside the
no.
crust.
Yeah, I didn't give him any details because he didn't ask, and I'm a little alarmed. He's just gonna make like, because I'm pretty sure potatoes are like bland and unappetizing. Like they taste like dirt, if I remember
Yep.
correctly. So he's gonna make
Accurate.
like dirt soup and just
And it's gonna be deep dish.
Actually, you made that, as it's accredited to you.
Yeah.
well, that's fair. Yes, I'm gonna be
This is
like,
going to be the Memphis pizza.
and I'm gonna be
Because just
kicked
like in
out.
the old world, Memphis is known for their Chex Notes pizza.
I should have said like my name was Tony or something.
Hey, what do you want?
Hey, you talking about the
Alright,
potatoes?
And we give it another roll.
You should have said your name is Real New York.
I should have just said New York
Yeah.
instead of Memphis.
So like I go down south and I see Real New York pizza. I feel inclined to go in and just be like, I'm just here to check.
It's a surprise inspection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man, I'm dying. Oh goodness.
All right, you guys can continue progressing up the road, and Memphis, you notice a peculiar pile of rubble off on the side of the road, not too far from the curb.
Mm-hmm.
You pointed out. Susan digs out the rubble, and underneath you find a large metal crate with a heavy lock on it.
Hmm.
Booty!
I'll say, sounds like a lockpick check to me.
Oh yeah.
Are there any markings or anything on the box? NCR or something.
Or something is right.
All right.
Brother, that is the Brotherhood of Steel emblem.
Oh boy.
Brother.
Okay, I have a question. The dudes that fucked up my town. I didn't write any of this stuff. I was just saying, like, oh, dudes in power armor stuff fucked up my town. Did they have a Brotherhood of Steel logo anywhere, or did they have Enclave logo anywhere, or nothing that I know or remember?
Nothing that you would know.
Perfect. Okay.
Well, this is very clearly some Brotherhood of Steel. You guys think we should bust it open?
Look for traps or anything first.
That's not a bad idea. What would that be? Like an explosives check, maybe? Because that's perception.
Let's see. I am perception explosives 11.
I am also 11.
Okay. Well, it's in your hands.
Mine is even worse.
Come on, man. There we go. Finally. Alright, so that's checking for traps, Trey.
All right. You see no traps, but in investigating for the traps, you are able to see that this is a highly advanced lock. We're
Okay.
talking multiple fail-safe pins, a couple of serrated pins, all highly machined to absolute perfection.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot because I have the Infiltrator perk that gives me an extra 1d20. How much AP do we have presently?
We have 3.
We have 3. And
Unless I banked any successes. Oh wait, we should have 4. I banked 1 success from a science thing.
yeah, that's right. And 1 gets you an extra dice, right? I
Right.
think.
I think
Okay.
so.
Extra
So,
die, singular, for 1.
Right. Fair. Okay.
I am an 11 lockpick. If you want me to help on your roll.
Well, as long
I
as he
say
gets
I'm-
well, at least 1 success, you can then offer to help as well.
Yeah, I'll say I'm a 12.
Oh, I can wait. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I think you have to.
You have to wait, actually, yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, so I'm going to use 1 AP if somebody will decrease it because I'm on the Mojave map.
Yeah.
I will roll 3 dice. Hey, look at that. Look at that beautiful stuff. It's 3 successes, my man.
All right, and you really take your time with it. Break out the WD-40 to get it loose because it's been under those rocks for a while. And you eventually hear that final click, give the lock a yank, and it falls off. You open the chest, and inside, in some heavy-duty military foam, set in the recess of that foam, is a gleaming golden, buffed to a mirror shine, perfect power fist.
Ooh.
And on the sort of the place where you insert your hand, that sort of collar that goes around your forearm,
Mhm.
is inscribed a phrase in Latin. Does anyone speak Latin?
Mm,
Un poquito.
I'd probably have a little bit of experience, but
Latin? Not
mean-
Spanish.
no,
Latin.
no, no. So
It was a
Latin is-
Latin America joke.
Latin
Sorry.
was
Donde
already
estados?
Latin was already a dead language in the pre-war U.S.
Correct.
So now it's
Without,
like
without any sort of like pre-written justification for why.
No,
you know
no,
Latin.
it's fine. I
You
was
not
fucking
know
around.
Latin?
I would
Susan might, but she
say,
wouldn't remember it
uh,
anymore, probably.
Keen might because he's got the science.
Oh, maybe like context clues or something. They
Yeah.
don't actually speak it. But I may have like seen the words somewhere.
Give me a flat intelligence, no
Okay.
skill modifier.
All right. Flat. Uno successo.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
It's 2 words. The first word you can't make out, you don't know what it means. The second word means perfection.
Gold-plated power fist. Hey, Susan, I got a present for you.
What you got?
I'm gonna remove it from the foam and just hand it to her.
The thing just gleams in the fucking sunlight. Off in the distance, you think you hear the call of a hawk.
Nice. America.
Can I like disassociate a little while looking at it?
You can disassociate whenever you want.
Okay. I do
I'm not
so.
in charge of your character.
I do so for a little bit. Kind of lose myself in the moment.
Okay, you own it.
You own it.
I would like to attempt without consent to give Memphis a really big hug. Whether or not how that plays out, that is my attempt.
Memphis, you attempt to dodge the hug.
Let's see. Now let it happen. I'll give him one.
Hey,
Alright,
off the floor you
you're-
go.
You are now suffering from the condition hugged.
Crushed.
Yeah, just really, just in the air.
Yep.
All right, and I don't know how long we're gonna stay like this.
I mean, it's a good thing I
Until the
breathed
sky
through
falls
my
down.
mask.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna wriggle out. After
Okay.
enough.
Can we make it a contested
No,
A,
no
what, a
PvP.
strength check?
for the anti-hug wiggle?
Yeah, no. I don't think I have a skill high enough to
Is that
succeed.
that power fist in your inventory? Is that the big gold one?
I just gave it to him, yeah. I just
Okay.
moved it on over.
Oh, what?
I gave you the power fist.
Okay, yeah. I didn't put it in my inventory yet. I'll do so now.
No. I already did it.
You diddled my sheet. I didn't know you had access to my shit.
Everybody does. There it is.
Oh, I had no idea.
All right, and be sure. Are you watching the stats on the? Here it says damage right there.
I'm watching
Yeah.
you. Holy fuck! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Susan's gonna be out here punching the fuck out of stuff.
Holy crap.
18d6. That is bonkers. Is there anything that even comes close to that, like, as written?
Nope.
Melee weapons. Let's see.
No, not in,
It's-
definitely not in melee weapons. Check the fucking fat man.
It's
That's
tempting,
right,
but
Luna.
I still don't know if I'll use it. I'll have a big conflict of character.
My man.
No. I get it, but I'm playing my shit. Like, because I legitimately think I am so strong that I caused the end of the world.
Yeah, a fat man is 21, so it is almost on par with a fat man. And
Power
that's
of
a
the sun in the palm of
that's
her
a
hand.
fucking
Yeah,
nuke.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
I have respect for suboptimal character decisions.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like autistic or something. I can't fix that, dude.
No, I mean I get where you're coming
No,
from.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she might use it. Your chest cavity is whatever I want it to be, or something.
Right.
Reality stone.
So right.
Or I mean, like, not
It's
suboptimal character
The
decisions, like
infinity gauntlet.
making the less powerful decision based on your character. I like that.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we will continue on. I'm gonna instruct Susan to bury the box again, just so it's not like sitting out in the middle of nowhere.
Can I do so in a very well hidden manner, a little bit off from the site, so it's not really near the original burial site?
If you want to.
Yeah.
I do so. In case anybody comes looking.
Yeah, and you just use the same rocks and debris and everything. Just get it
Yeah.
right back down in the dirt.
As long as that stuff wasn't noticeable, then yeah, I'll use the same material.
I definitely thought you were gonna give us a was a Pip Boy 5000 or whatever, like gold-plated Pip Boy.
The Pimp
The
Boy
Pimp Boy,
9000.
that's it. Yeah.
The prestige pimp boy.
Only one of those in existence.
I
And it's destroyed now.
I can't help but think that we're gonna be getting in some trouble wielding this thing. So maybe it is a good idea if Susan keeps it tucked away for now. But we'll piss off that bridge when we get to it.
Sounds good.
So, all right, carry on, my wayward sons.
I mean, the gold really draws a lot of attention. Maybe we want to like scuff it up a bit.
Right.
Well, as it stands, I have it like hidden away, my
I mean-
inventory in a bag or something.
With that kind of
perfect.
power, we could like level a building, and nobody's gonna look twice at us. So,
I have a quick meta question, Trey. So is this something you made, or is this from the book?
It's something I made.
Okay. Do you want to keep it as rarity 2? Because that means it's stuff that's 2 to 3 times stronger than that.
Oh no, it like you can basically just make it rarity asterisks and
Yeah. I was
that'll
like,
be it.
if this is rarity 2, what the fuck is rarity 4? Like 40 damage per an attack.
Just make it rarity L for legendary.
there you go.
Actually, that's a good idea though. We can maybe use it for something non-conventional. So we move on, carry on.
Yep. And I believe that takes you one. Yep. That takes you up to the turn off the entrance for Vault 19.
Very nice.
What's been like the tracks situation?
You can have Memphis roll a survival for it.
Yeah.
I
Are
would
there
love to.
are there any fresh Jeep droppings?
Yeah.
That's great.
They went west from here. 2 hours.
Jeep droppings. That's spectacular.
2 hours as the crow flies.
Man. Hey, look at that shit.
Nice.
Holy
How many difficulties was that?
hell. it was gonna be 3. So you can bank your 1.
Okay, I'll take it.
2 hours
And
as the crow flies.
it's very subtle, but on a couple of little twists and bends, you are able to see that some people are cutting some corners, leaving a little bit of tire tracks on these turns, and a couple of faint specks of maybe oil or coolant.
Hey, Jeep droppings.
Jeep droppings, yeah.
Like actual Jeep droppings, yeah.
And you get to that that 3-way up there where you would turn right to go to Vault 19, and you see that our corner hopper definitely took a left there and continued going north.
Okay.
Okay. So it presumably did not go towards the vault.
Presumably.
And someone said something about canyon, so
Yeah. Well, so that was our original thought, is maybe they went to the vault, but they did not, or at least it didn't look that way.
it's looking more like Red Rock, and it leaves us
Yeah.
with the vault to
Well,
check out, maybe.
I mean, we're here. Might as well go in it.
Absolutely.
Well,
So-
the canyon that the guy was talking about was the canyon you guys were walking through. North
Oh,
of Good
okay.
Springs is a canyon.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Trying to remember what's in Vault 19. I'm looking at the wiki now. Different colored sectors.
Wait, why are you trying to remember what's in Vault 19 by looking at the wiki?
I don't know.
Does Memphis have access to the wiki?
I know
No?
nothing. Fill my brain.
But so I did write in my backstory that Memphis helped build a lot of these. That's my only defense.
Okay.
But
Still
I
gonna
feel
have to
like
be a roll.
okay, that's fine. I would argue that I would at least know like the experiment going on.
Ooh,
Is that fair, or is that too much?
a lot of scientists
You mean
didn't even
the
know.
public facing part of it, or the Vault Tech facing part of it?
I mean, I would say the Vault-Tec one because I work for them.
Definitely not.
Okay, fair.
No, you work in construction.
Yeah, okay, fine.
You like if you were some kind of like top level executive or scientist,
If I was a
like
bud.
if you were Dr. Bernard, maybe.
All right, fair. All right.
Hey, yo,
Fine.
Memphis, I need to tell you the inner workings of our schemes.
Right. All right. Yeah. I mean,
Note
we're
to
gonna make our
self.
way towards Vault
Next
19.
backstory: make myself a high-level exec.
Yeah, dude.
Right. Just start with a golden spoon in your mouth.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
the-
no. What is it? Fuck. Wait, Cyberpunk. What is it?
Arasaka.
No. One of the three routes. What is it? Like, I choose.
Corpo.
Yeah. My backstory is Corpo. I'm Corpo life path. I would know this.
The ever evolving character backstory, where it just so happens, the thing we're doing now. Oh yeah, I was an expert at that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was Corpo. I would know this.
My name is Mr. Vault-Tec.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. I'll completely justify this new development.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Anyway, so we're going to approach. Is the door open, or is it currently shut?
Door is open.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna make our way in, or at least Memphis is gonna go first.
Are we being stealthy?
Definitely.
Okay, I'll tiptoe.
All right.
Tiptoe over the tulips. Man, now I'm killing it. All right, 2 successors for me.
And then we each need to roll one, right, for a group? Or I don't remember how group works.
Lord, they rolling. They do be rolling though.
Or do we all roll two?
Well, unfortunately, my rules lawyer has stepped out for the night. Let me pull up the book.
Yeah, I don't headache. You figure it out.
I'm looking up too to see if I can find it.
Yeah, BRB. I'm gonna go fucking pop some pills.
Group test is on page 17.
Like sneak through, you make a special kind of assisted test. The leader of the group rolls normal 2d20. Everyone else rolls 1d20 using their own attribute plus skill. As long as the test leader achieved 1 success, everyone assisting adds any successes they generate to the leader's score. Yeah, so...
He's gonna get those pills. I'm gonna get a snack. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay. People just snacking all the time.
So I think that means you're the sneak leader.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Man, we all succeeded. That's great. That's real good. And so I need at least 1, and then 2, 3.
No, I could only have rolled one of those die.
No, mine was 0.
Oh, shit. Never mind. It was green. Oh, that's right. Even failures are green in this game. That's dumb. I wish that was not like that. Well, still, 2 successes. Because it's so as long as the test leader achieved 1 success, everyone assisting adds any success they generate to the leader's score. If those accumulated successes equal or beat the difficulty, then we pass the group check. So Dave carried you in this case.
Yeah, we got 3.
Well, 4, because I got 2.
Yeah, but I could only have 1. I was only supposed to roll 1 die according to what you read.
Yes, you're right. So yeah. We got 3. That's right. I mean, sneaking through a vault can't be too difficult.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it's empty.
I mean, one would hope, right?
No question mark? Because isn't this where they were heading?
No,
Or
they turned off, or at least the signs that we saw, the Jeep droppings on the road. If you look on the Mojave map, right before Vault 19, there's like a left turn. They went up and north.
so wait, the reason we were coming here is just because you knew of its location. We decided to visit.
Well, I knew Vault 19 was this way. I wanted to rule out that they weren't going there.
Got it. So
Yeah,
now we're
and
just
then there was
here.
something about there was that combined with something about being able to find out public-facing information on a terminal inside the vault.
Yeah.
That maybe we could get some info as to what a botanist might be doing.
Yeah, because
So
I rolled badly, and given my experience with the vaults, I don't remember which vault I saw the botany experiment in.
yeah, and that way, instead of following the main quest, and instead of saying fucking off and doing side quests,
Dungeon crawl.
we got side quests related to the main quest.
Yeah.
Split the difference.
It's wild to me. So, like, there's a magazine, the Guns and Bullets page on one of the handbook pages. It says $33 for a magazine.
Oh man.
The fucking economy just collapsed.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So we succeeded. Well, what was the difficulty for the check?
Difficulty 1.
Oh, great. Okay, so
Because
we
even
can-
as you're approaching, you don't see anyone around watching the place.
so
In
Dave
fact, it looks pretty abandoned.
Dave accidentally rolled 2. And Z got 0. But I rolled 2 successes. So or we got 3 successes for 1 difficulty, so we could bank 2 AP. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna make our way inside.
All right, you pass through the hallways. It's it's in obvious disrepair, but it's nowhere near the worst vault that you've been into.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire way, it is just deathly quiet. Not even like the skitter of rad roaches in here.
Or creaking metal. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna head towards. Let's see. I want to try and find the overseer's office because that's where most of the information is going to be kept.
Sure.
Looking out for any like science labs along the way, like if there's any research laboratories or anything tucked away somewhere.
Yeah, you know your way around the general vault layout enough to know that overseer's offices are almost always in certain directions.
Sure.
On your way, you do pass by well, it's marked cafeteria, but inside you do see a bunch of lab equipment.
I'm gonna gesture towards the rest of the group, and kind of like nod my head in that direction to see if we want to tuck in there and see.
While you're taking point, because you're kind of guiding us, I'll be the vanguard in the back. Just any point there's like a doorway that I can block, I'll just be chilling in that.
Okay, sounds good. The door is functioning or open, I imagine.
Yeah, it is open.
Okay, I'm gonna pop it open.
It's already open.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna stand up and just kind of like glance around. I'll have my weapon drawn just in case. You said there's a bunch of like lab equipment, like microscopes and that sort of thing.
Less
Tubes.
microscopes, more beakers.
Okay.
Does
Are
this
any of
look like
them-
it's after the fact, like it was once a cafeteria and then somewhere along the lines they started doing
Yeah,
different
that's a
shit?
good question.
It definitely does, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna look around. Are the beakers like crusty, or do they have like newer stuff in them? Like, do they look like they've been recently used?
Yeah.
No. Not recently.
Trey's too busy dying.
Sorry, I had to tend to my own chemistry set.
I think these rad roaches are getting bagged up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do a quick scan. I mean, if it all looks old, we can just go ahead and move on. Like, can I find? Is there anything? How do you scavenge again? Can't you like look around with a roll or something?
Yeah, give me a perception medicine.
Yeah.
Am I able to see, like, based on what they're setting up, any idea what they might have been doing?
All right.
So that'd be a good science check.
You should re-roll that 20.
As you are looking around to potentially investigate what this thing might be, as a man of science yourself, Memphis, you're poking around, and you're rummaging, and you find 2 stim packs in a drawer, where it looks like a bunch of like large storage containers of chemicals were sat on top of. You find these 2 stim packs, and as you pull the drawer out, you grab the stim packs and go to push the drawer back in, and it falls out the back and clatters to the floor very noisily.
Oh no. So I'm gonna like grimace and like look back at the rest of the group.
Do the Pippin shame look.
Pippin shame.
Yeah. You dropped a helmet, dude. You dropped a loud thing. Now you're a shameful hobbit.
Oh, okay. Full of a took. Yeah. I mean, just kind of like freeze just to see if we alert the attention of anything.
Nothing comes running. Like the power isn't suddenly cut on and turrets come out of the walls or anything.
No drum beat from the deep. Good.
Right. Yeah, on that note, let's leave. And I'm gonna exit the cafeteria and make our way towards the overseer's office.
Did I figure anything out about what they're doing in there?
Oh yeah. He wanted to
Was
do like
it
a science
after the
book or
fact?
something.
As the group is just kind of like sitting there waiting for whatever might happen to happen, you continue glancing over, and it has something to do with chemistry.
Okay.
The presence of the stim packs would suggest something medical, chemical, in that sort of area.
Yeah. And it's like, is this the kind of thing that people were doing after the vault was opened? People came in and fucked around, or is this maybe something that they started doing while the vault was still closed? Is there any way
Decent
to?
questions.
No way to
but
know.
there's other than your own intuition, there's no concrete way to know.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on.
And you progress towards the overseer's office, and you see a powered down locked door.
Susan have the key for this?
Flexes my guns.
I'll say with a power fist you do.
Yeah. Is there no other way? I'd be down to use the power fist for that.
Well, we could turn the power on.
Well, we've considered one thing, and we're all out of ideas.
I see no other option. Dude, is there an alternative to throwing the baby in the fire? Anybody? Anyone?
The DM gives you a hammer. Holy fuck! You guys ever realize how many nails there are in this campaign? Hold up.
Do we want to turn the power on, or do we want to use the power fist?
Alright, power fist is gonna be loud as fuck. Like if we can turn it on, let's do that. Like that should be our first goal.
Well, you know this place. How far to the power?
Would I know?
You do know that for emergency situations, every door is supposed to have its own small, uh, small electrocharge battery backup.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be able to be activated from the door if you can just either replace or repair the battery.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, if I can walk Zeke how to do it, or sorry, Keen. Walk Keen on like explain like how to do it or something. He probably has more technical know-how, so I can help him with the role.
Okay.
Do a science check.
Do you want a science or a repair?
Oh, repair makes way more sense.
It's just,
Well, because it's not a mechanical thing; it is an electrical thing, and that tends to be science, at least in the games. But I'll leave it up to you. However you want to approach it.
oh, well, it's the same for me. I'm gonna use an AP to roll 3. Do I know the difficulty?
Yeah, difficulty 2.
Okay. I'm gonna use an AP to roll 3,
Okay. Burn that beautiful AP.
and we're gonna get a science. Roll 3.
Do 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 do.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
well,
gonna.
that's not bad.
That's fine. I think I don't have luck points to re-roll it right now anyway.
All right, you get the door back in working order, but it looks like as the battery was pushing out its last charge to open that door, it is now dead for good. So door is now stuck open, battery damaged beyond repair.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. Make our way into the overseer's office.
And you see basically nothing in this room. Just the terminal that's a part of the overseer's desk.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else has been stripped from the entire office.
Oh, wow.
But you do see the faint green glow of a console prompt on the desk in front of the terminal.
All right. So I'm gonna walk on over. Probably try like I don't know the default password that they set. You know.
Yeah, admin.
Admin.
Yeah, admin. Just try
Yeah.
that.
And it boots right up.
Nice.
Thank you for logging in, Overseer. It has been, and then there's just like a gibberish of hexadecimal days since your last login.
All right. I'm gonna hit the main menu and see. You know, is there a log? Is there you know any information about the experiments? Is there a quest icon next to any of them? You know.
A big exclamation point next
Right.
to them. There's the vault local regional registry, which is what you guys were looking for originally to see what sort of vault might involve some sort of botany.
Sure. Okay.
And then you see a mission statement from this vault.
right.
And it goes on about hold on, I'm reading. No, what was the real part? It was a control vault where they would essentially have a vault megastructure that was intended to function something like an autonomous city. And as you're going through the logs, you can see it was planned to be like 50 stories deep and much bigger than it is now, but due to budget cuts, it had to be scaled back drastically.
Interesting.
That's for 19.
Yeah. Major city. I bet this is probably pretty big then. So, I guess look at the registry first, because you said that that would lay out like the different experiments, or at least the different vault contents, right, for this area.
Yeah, the regional vault.
Yeah, that's the one.
Database.
Yep. So I'm gonna open that up.
All right. And you cross-reference for botany. And you come up with Vault 22 was focusing on hydroponics and sustainable foods.
And I wouldn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. It is okay. I thought you made up a new vault, so I couldn't look it up.
Nope.
Anyway,
Don't look it up.
No, I won't. I won't. I won't. I know what it is from the game, but I won't use that meta knowledge. So hydroponics, huh? Well, I'll just like say this out loud. I see one vault up north by the name of 22. It says they were doing a bunch of plant experiments there. I think that might be our target.
If you were gonna drive to Vault 22, would you have taken a left on that road back there?
Yeah, that'd be. I mean, it's an indirect way to get there, but yeah, it's definitely a route.
What was the public facing Vault 34 thing?
34?
Wasn't 34 where the courier's from?
No,
No.
that's where I saw the courier.
Oh, okay. Where was the courier from?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Okay.
He wasn't from a vault, as far as we know.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got botany is related to Vault 22.
Mm-hmm. So, but that's hell and gone from here. If my measurements are correct, we'd at least have to go by New Vegas. So, we don't know what kind of thing we'll be running into there.
Yeah, we don't want to go all the way without Reginald.
Yeah. I say we go back to Good Springs for now and, plan our next move. Unless y'all got a better idea. We could maybe take the long way around and go back, swing back by Sloan first before we go back to Good Springs.
True. I mean,
Susan,
while
you
we're
good with that?
What was that a question for me? What did you say?
No, I said, Susan, what do you think?
Oh, okay.
But Steve might be-
Yeah, that should be fine.
Shame. I was expecting a, yes, that's fine!
Oh,
Anyway,
Well,
that's
yeah.
funny.
yeah,
I
just
gotcha.
give,
I didn't catch that. Sorry.
The man is literally dying in front of you.
I mean,
we get any is there any info from the terminal as to like how deep this city actually ended up being?
like how far
It-
they did get.
It does say that they got 7 stories down.
I said we can go check out the other floors since we're here.
There might not have been
Sorry,
something up
all
here.
other floors are flooded.
Ah.
Beans.
So wait, what? Who went where? Can you repeat? Sorry.
What part of it?
After you access the terminal.
So we found that we cross-referenced the experiments and found that Vault 22 to the north, they were doing botany and hydroponics experiments.
I heard that.
Okay. And then,
I'll be right back. Continue filling him in.
yeah, that's fine. Dave's asked if we, shit. I don't remember. Anyway.
If you were going to drive there, you would have taken a left.
Yeah,
back.
Oh,
there we
yeah,
go.
okay.
Yeah, confirming that's how we would get there. And
Okay.
so then I suggested we head back to Good Springs, but we could stop by Sloan and take the long way, just to kind of get a fresh, look or whatever.
Also confirming that sounds like it's where they went. I mean, it's obvious. It's more obvious seemingly now.
Yeah, because they have a location to go to.
Yeah. But here's a question. If these floors are flooded, I wonder if we can rig up a pump and pump the water out.
I mean, if it's 7 floors of water, that's some crazy stuff. Not to mention it's irradiated.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just trying to figure out a way to force Trey to make a dungeon. No, it would never happen. It would never work. It would take too long to do the pump thing. And the water would probably go down into the water table and come right back in.
Right. All right. Anyway.
It's still 8 a.m.
Probably not. We traveled what 150 miles? No, that's too far.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So we're gonna swing back by Sloan. So basically, take the highway going back before we go to Good Springs.
All right.
But I assume honestly the floors are flooded, so that sounds like DM for we're not going down there.
Correct.
Right.
Accurate.
So yeah, we're
Yep.
gonna make our way out of the vault, head back the way we came, basically.
All right, and then west to the main highway, south through Sloan.
Yep, that's the one. All right, I need you to generate completely unique NPCs for Sloan and walk us through every step of that. GM, come on, hop to it.
I mean, it's just a small mining outpost. There's nothing to it.
Yeah,
No,
can I
no,
see a
I'm
visual
just fucking with you.
representation of everything in a 360-degree sight of vision up to the horizon line, along with detailed explanations for every object? You have it pre-made, right?
That's
like
actually
for the session.
that's I do actually essentially have
Okay,
it
cool.
pre-made.
Upload it right now.
You're just gonna go onto Steam real
No, you can
quick.
just show
and
me.
you're
You can
gonna
just
search
show
for
me. It's fine.
Fallout New Vegas.
No, just upload it on the campaign. I'm ready. Let's see it.
I think Bethesda might come after me for that.
Whip it out. I had someone who tried that once. It's like, I'm not micromanaging life.
What, like, see if you named every street?
Yeah. It's players railroading DMs where it's like, oh, I want. Was it oh god, malicious compliance. I want. Oh, this is where we are. Cool. I want like a perfect explanation down to 100-year backstory for every single thing and person and everything around here. Everything I could ever want to know. No.
I should borrow that. No.
Yeah. No, I
I want
use
to
that.
like I want to have answers for some questions that get asked sometimes, and then I'm just like, well, fuck. If I answer that, I have to answer 30 other questions
Yeah.
that I haven't
Right.
told you.
If
Yeah.
if it's interesting or relevant, then I might do it. Otherwise, I'll probably just be like, no. That's a good question. No.
Sorry, it's a scavenging opportunity. So I got okay. What the fuck? The scab table was deleted since the last time I used it.
That's wild.
Controls.
Uh,
Is there?
I haven't-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if Snuffles is there. You know.
Oh no, this is you guys still have 1, 2, 3 hours till Sloan, so that's 3 potential encounters.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh. I don't. Sloan might be the farthest I would go without Reginald. I don't even know if I'd go that far. Maybe.
When you guys are headed back to Good Springs through
Yeah.
Sloan.
Hey, I just wanted to go a different way, is all.
We're taking a detour in the other direction.
I mean, it's fine. It's not like we got anything else we can do right this second.
Hunting 16 times a day.
I mean, that's true. Are you going to carry all that meat back?
I legitimately can.
Okay, shut up.
All right, so you come across what looks to be a small, maybe utility shack for maybe the vault, maybe the quarry down in Sloan. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
But we've got a difficulty 3, perception survival for scavenging. Players have to pass a difficulty 3 test, perception plus survival.
Let's see how much AP we got. We got 5. I'm gonna use 2 AP since we're coming up close to the end of the adventure, and do 4 D20.
Okay. I'm gonna do perception, survival. All right, that's a 9 for me. I'll do a help.
Oh fuck yeah! So we get 1 back. Big boy success.
All right, you guys come across 20 common materials.
Neat.
Nice.
You got that, Susan?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll stash it.
I'll check the sheet.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Cool.
We-
Okay, another scavenging check. Or no, you do the encounter roll first, right?
Right.
Yeah, got it.
If a cooking station requires just 1 common material, if we get 100 common materials, we could just build 100 cooking stations throughout the wasteland. Instead of setting up, if cooking stations cost 1 common material, we could, with 100 common materials, we could set up 100 cooking stations. And instead of setting up like barricades or like defensive structures, we could just like spam cooking stations on top of each other and around each other in defensive encirclement for 1 common material each. We could just surround ourselves in stoves.
What is this, fucking Master Chef?
I think it is, considering that like a cooking station is like, imagine like it's literally like a piece of bone. 1 bone equals 1 common material, which we turn that same bone into an entire cooking station. If that's not masterclass fucking MacGyver, I don't know what is.
I mean, that's fair.
All right, it is another scavenge location.
All right. What's the difficulty?
It's 3. I think
Okay.
it's always 3.
I mean, I guess I'll use 1 more because we just gained 1 back anyway. So, oh, not as good.
Let's
What's
see.
your
I'll
survival?
help.
8. Oh, my survival is 3.
But your endurance is 8?
Well, I'm using perception
Oh, okay.
based on Trey's suggestion. So that
One
doesn't
success.
cut it, right?
Yeah, 1 success. You don't turn up anything.
All right. Last one.
Last one is you find a traveling merchant caravan coming south towards Good Springs from New Vegas.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what he's got for sale.
Just your typical
Run of the mill.
rarity 0, common rare ones.
Neat, neat, neat.
You know, he's got water, he's got basic ammunition, things like that.
All right. So I don't really need anything unless y'all need anything.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Then we will tuck and roll to Sloan. Give
All right.
Snuffles a good head pat. And
That was 3 hours. I should start remembering to do that per encounter.
yeah.
And you guys arrive in Sloan. It's about 2:10 in the afternoon. The place is, up and bustling again. Has been for some years now.
Up and bustling.
Out in front, you see a couple of pretty lackadaisical NCR guards and some miners taking breaks, smoking cigarettes, things of that nature. Everything seems to be business as usual.
Can we stop in for a Deathclaw omelet?
Oh man, you just missed the last one.
Nah. Damn. Guess we gotta go kill some Deathclaws. Bring some eggs back. Come on, boys.
Only
These,
one way to eat them now.
These NCR troopers that are hanging out, are they like new in town?
Well, first of all, they are gay. Hold on. Back it up. Too strong. They are new in town. No, how would you know? You don't know these people.
No, of course I don't. I would kind of like, I'd probably want to ask a random person if they had NCR like suddenly come through, because we don't know if that only happened in Good Spring or not.
Right.
So I'm kind of curious if the same thing happened here.
Yeah. Who you want to ask? Sorry, I'm eating a late dinner as we play.
Oh yeah, yeah. You said there are miners hanging out?
Quarrymen, yes.
I don't like
Quarrymen.
miners.
Don't
Yeah.
get me fucking canceled. Quarrymen.
No
I'll
disrespect.
walk up to a quarryman and be like, how's it been around here?
Business as usual. Just on my NCR Department of Labor mandated 15-minute break.
Did you guys have like a whole ton of them come through recently?
Yeah, a bunch of APZs and Humvees and shit. Yeah, came through.
Did they stay a while, or was it just kind of like a pass through?
Nah, just rolling through. I can't
Okay.
imagine what they want here.
Okay. Well, thanks for your info.
Sure thing, bub.
Yeah.
So they
I
were
mean,
securing a corridor for the botanist. They were securing a corridor for Lydia.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
And the rest of them were just a pass through. That's interesting.
Also, the night that quarantine started, there was the male scientist that came through.
Right.
His name was Dr. Royst, Royst.
Does that ring any bells? Anybody we would know there? I mean, probably not.
You guys know.
Gotcha. Let's see.
Anything else that we want to know about while we're here?
I mean, we don't expect much from Sloan. It's kind of a quiet place. I feel like people just come through on the highway and then leave.
Oh yeah. I'm just curious. How long have they been doing this NCR mandated labor thing?
Occupation.
How long's that been
Well,
a
it's
thing?
not. Well, it was mandated labor. They get paid. I'm pretty sure they have a union going on. They got it better than we do.
Okay. That's what he says.
Yeah, that's what he said. No, wait, actually, you're talking to one of the quartermen. So yeah, he confirms he's in a union. The quarrymen's union.
Neat. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm
You
good
mean
on
how long have the
questions.
guards been here?
Well, just like how long has it been kind of a, I don't know, like an institutional thing? Because it doesn't seem like it's that way in Good Springs. Good Springs seems like it's kind of left to its own devices, right? That's the
Oh
vibe
no,
of.
yeah. The quarry has belonged to the NCR for like nearly a decade now. Basically,
Okay,
ever since they started their main colonization efforts in the Mojave.
got it.
Like if it was a quarry beforehand, they just moved in and happened to already have the know-how to repair most of the machines and get it going again.
Okay, so it's been a company town for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good. I think we probably head back.
Yeah, let's make our way back towards Good Springs. So, um, can we go? Can we cut through the middle there, or is that like do we have to go down the highway and around?
You mean the direct route?
Yeah.
Take you like kind of down the railroad tracks and then you just cut through that little corner?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Okay. Cool. Will give us, I guess, three. Well, we're already in the square, so two more checks, I suppose. Counter checks. We'll be back in Good Springs.
All right. First one is no encounter.
Oh, man.
Second one is all right. As you were taking that sort of the beginning of the off-road shortcut, you know that down here used to be the old NCR. Well, actually, it's still in use now. The NCR prison. Uh, so you know that that's going to be off to the southeast. So you just continue following the train tracks to give them a wide berth, as not to alarm them. And you make it down the tracks a little way, and oddly, the train tracks just kind of fork off, not in the way that they should, because like they continue going the way that they should, and then also inexplicably fork off and sort of go into the air, maybe like 25 feet, and then just stop.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
Right.
Can I attempt to climb them?
You can attempt to climb them.
I attempt to climb them.
All right, roll your smash athletics. I believe. What is it in this? It's athletics, yeah. Yeah, one success is fine. It's basically just, it's shaped like a ladder. So you just climb up it, and towards the top, like one of the last railroad nails holding the boards to the rail, you notice is extra sparkly.
Extra sparkly, huh?
All right. Can I like attempt to pull it out?
You may indeed.
I do so.
Yeah, difficulty 2. Yep, and it pops right out in your hand.
Yay.
Shiny.
You make it back down to the ground. You gonna show it to the guys?
Oh yeah, I whip out the shiny nail.
All right. Yeah, you guys take a look at this, and it appears to be a railroad spike made of, or at least plated with, polished silver.
That's wild.
It is a sellable trinket doodad thing.
Neat.
Neato. Definitely worth more than a non-fungible token.
Probably.
It's made of fungible silver. All right, and then one more. All right, and that dark storm cloud finally becomes rain. And it starts raining on you guys the last hour of your journey back to Good Springs. You guys get there fairly soaked.
Can I like walk with my like mouth fully gaped to like,
Like
you know,
a
drink the water?
mobile water collector? Sure.
Yeah.
Head back, throat open.
Head, back, throat, up. That's the way I like to suck. Water.
Water
Go.
from the atmosphere.
Water from the atmosphere.
Yeah, you drink your fill of rainwater.
Excellent, dude. Nice and acidic.
And you guys make it back to Prim. I mean, Good Springs.
Good Springs. Almost the same thing.
Head, back,
All right. So we set our quenchiness. I'd say it's been a whole last day, hasn't it?
Just about.
It's 5:20.
About. Make it 5:30. Nice even number.
As we enter being hungies again, I'll give Memphis and me another gumdrop for between now and when we go to sleep, and then if Keen wants to eat another meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call the session for tonight there. Wait for Brian to
Yeah,
get
that's
back
fine.
for the rest of it. Pretty convenient time getting back to Good Springs after doing the big loop.
See?
Oh yeah, Reginald, what have you been up to?
Beat boop. I'm in maintenance mode, motherfucker. Ask me again in looks at actuated arm 2 weeks.
Yep. In 14 days.
Did you remove one meat, Memphis?
I did not. Let me do that now.
Yeah. And then we can all set
Remember
our
to demeat yourself.
re-meat
Gross.
and de-meat, and so we can since we're back in town, so we can set all that stuff back to max except for sleep.
Yeah. Good idea. All right, yo.
Okay.
That was good, man. That was a good session for basically winging it. So,
Thank you very much for the game.
Yeah, it
I
was fun.
agree.
No problem. Thanks for showing up, everybody.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too, bud.
See ya.
Crux, if you can stick around, or actually,
Yeah.
hop over to the other Shan.
Ooh,
You
you're
can
in
come with.
trouble.
You can
Yeah,
You can come with.
getting called to the principal's office.